uninitiated, my name is Bobby Yantel, the motherfucking Inhuman, and I'm a nice guy till you fuck with me. But we ain't here to talk about me now. We're talking about my man Burbs, MC Burberry, and he's the best in the UK. True, no question. He's a nice guy too, till you talk that stupid shit. That's when you force my man to strike back.
On the mic, I'm like a nightmare. Been spitting fire since I was up in a high chair. I'd step on you bitches and leave you right there. But I get shy on my nice white Nike Airs. You ain't worth the trouble, don't mean to fish the bubble, but I'm heartless so much that it hurts to cuddle. And I'm in a different league to you all right now. You're floating in the sea and I'm the lighthouse. I'm looking down and you clowns are drowning. There's thousands around and yet you're all making the same damn
Shut the fuck up.
It puts me in an awful mood. And plus I'm sick of hearing shit made with auto-tune. So I flow like liquid, I don't need no dipshit in the studio to boost it, so I make a quick wit. I'm sicker than you with any equipment, it wet. You can flip any switches, bitches still gonna get with it.
Kiss my ass, kiss my ass, y'all motherfuckers can kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my motherfucking ass. You can also suck my dick. You think you the shit? You ain't the fucking shit. You think you can spit this slick? You can't spit. You better learn who you fucking with, bitch.
Spitting spectacular lyrical acrobats. Even the guy in the mirror isn't half as plastic. Or that I was just chopped liver and past the back, but blast them back with a mass attack and a massive. I've always been number one, baby, that's a fact. Don't need to be on grind daily for practice raps on that battle. Nobody's in bars, that's the past. I just do it as a hobby, I'm not strapped for cash. But yet, I'm still better and I'm still the meta. Your girl still wants my dick and I'm still gonna let her. I'm still gonna get her wetter than you could ever. Might as well wish you well in your future endeavors. Really, who could ever think they're better than me? They're just babies in this game, I got that veteran suit. I hear you talking about you walking around with heat all day. Maybe you're spitting about your character from GTA.
Kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass, y'all motherfuckers can kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my motherfucking ass. You can also suck my dick. You think you the shit? You ain't the fucking shit. You think you can spit this slick? You can't spit. You better learn who you fucking with, bitch.
I drop bombs like rooting, there's no disputing. And if they try to deny it, then I'll find a new them. I'm blowing my own trumpet, I'm violently tuning. You can step up to me, but you'll be fine to do it. You're no competition, you're not even kind of a nuisance. Are they on my radar? It's just I'm flying too high. Defining gruesome when I rhyme, find someone who can find a solution to deny my revolution. The rhymes you're introducing are mind pollution and suicide inducing. Who in their right minds producing them? I wanna find a hallucinogen and do some again. And spook them when they can see what I can still do with a pen. I'm looking for a veteran, I'm new to offend. Forever running circles round and watch you come again. You're not illegible, you're terrible, dude. You can pretend, but you'll be begging me to please bring this feud to an
Kiss
end.
my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass, y'all motherfuckers can kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my motherfucking ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass, y'all motherfuckers can kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my ass, kiss my motherfucking ass, kiss my motherfucking ass.
That one's just for Phil Graham there. Phil Graham in the house. It's just one of my other friends there. Got some talented mates I have. MC Burberry in the house. Big love to MC Burberry. I hope he doesn't copyright me for that one. I did not ask permission for that. What's happening? What is happening? How we doing? As usual, a little bit rushed, even though I've been sat there talking to Daryl for 2 hours. Who's in? Tim's in. Big up Tim Smith. Fact notification, which I did hear him explain. He was fact, not fiction. Oh, it is. Hang on. Yeah, it was fact, not fiction, wasn't it? Fact originally. But I think everyone's got the message now, like, haven't they? You know what I mean? Glenn, how you doing, Glenn? Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully no technical difficulties tonight. Docs, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Hope you're alright there, brother. BBB in the house. Radio fuming. There's no conundrums tonight, fuming, so you'll have to have your general knowledge head on. Wasn't even going to do a quiz, you know, but since Tim starved us of a quiz today, looks like I'm going to have to step in, help my old mate out. Can't go a day without a quiz, Tim, you know what I'm saying? Big up Stokesy in the house. Outlaw King's in the house. Outlaw King. Come on, Borough, by the way. Went down to an early goal there to Bramall. Oh, it's only 2-1. Come on. Get up there, son. That's how you start the second half. "2-1. I was just going to give you a little rundown the first half. Went down to an early goal after 5 minutes. Got into the game, started playing him off the park. Should have been about 5 actually from where I see. 3 minutes in, 2 minutes into the second half, bang. Borough are back, let me tell you that. Big up Mr. England. Get up there, son. You know the one there, Slim. Tell you what, Chuba Akpom. I hope we can keep hold of him. Goals are coming from all over. That fella's got 17 goals, lad. Yes, lad. I don't know what time you finished there, Darryl. Good to talk to you though, mate. We haven't had a chat for a long time. Oh, nice touch there. That's a nice touch here. The lad who's just scored for Borough. It's his dad's birthday. He's got it printed on his top. You don't see much of that now, do you? Remember, there was a bit of a phase, wasn't it, where whenever they scored, they always had a message on the t-shirt for someone. I think Balotelli started it off. Come on, Borough, keep the run going, lads. Who else is in? Dan. Sure it is 2-1, lad. Sure it is. Yeah, we'll have. We're going to get straight into this quiz tonight as well, because anyone who was here for the last one, Jesus, Zeus joined me on the panel, right? It wasn't planned, but he jumped on, adjudicated for me, you know. But you know what it's like when you get Jim on, man. Well, me and Jim together. Took about 3 hours for the first round. There was only 10 questions. But I see we've got some serious quiz heads in here. Big G. And what is it? I don't know if anyone's noticed yet, but there's plenty. He's got 5 minutes. Our buzzer isn't in. Buzzer isn't in, lads, so you might have a chance tonight, like. That's why we'll get it started. We're winning 2-1, G. I did say 2-0, but 2-1 will do. So if in the middle of this quiz, you see me jumping about, another good save by the keeper there. I'll try and keep me emotions down, yeah. What's happening, man? These glasses are a bit better, aren't they? Anyone who didn't see them glasses the other night, man, I've got them here. Just for anyone who didn't see them, yeah, the story. So $1.99. Full, whatever it is, diamonds there. 8 diamonds encrusted in the rims. Also a little zebra skin touch there. ×2 magnification, $1.99 from Home Bargains. But nobody can wind me up with the score because, Tim, I've got it on the big screen right next to me, lad. Don't know what the score is in the other games. I think Man City were winning 1-0, weren't they? So we all up for the quiz here. We've only got 16 in here, so you've got a good chance. Got a good chance of being Moon Quiz King and having the bragging rights. try to keep up with the chat as well, like while I'm going. Yeah, so tonight, let me have a quick look what I've got. I'm going to have to say how many rounds before we start, and 3 rounds, right? 3 rounds. First one, general knowledge, yeah? We all know the rules. The first 3 correct answers. Daryl, you might not know this, but I've got to be a little bit lenient with the spellings and that now because it's too much. It's what's on my screen. If I can gather what your answer is, then I'm going to take it, right? First 3, so you have got a 1 in 3. You have got 3 chances. You know what I mean? You have to be fast, but you don't have to be the fastest every time because that was pissing everyone off, I think. So 10 general knowledge questions with 1 point in the first 3. Doesn't matter about spelling as long as I can make out what it is. Final decision is with my tablet, yeah. No what's happening in between. Whinging and that. Second round is going to be a new round that I've invented, yeah. Which is going to be a picture round. And I will tell you about it when I get to it. Remember, I'm keeping scores as well, so I will try and keep it flowing as much as I can, as well as trying to watch this match. Let's have a look. Anyone else I've missed there? James, how are you doing, James? How are you doing? Don't know if I've met James before. I might have. I might not have. Right. Is everyone ready then? Because we're going 30 seconds. We're going to start this quiz, right? This is going to be for the bragging rights for the next at least 4 days. So fastest finger first, right? Question number 1 of 10. What rank in the British Army falls between lieutenant and major? What rank in the British Army falls between lieutenant and major? Everyone had a little think about it there. And all the answers, all the guesses coming thick and fast. I can't see a correct answer, I'll be honest. Can't see a correct answer yet. Fewman's not happy already. Yes, Pablo, lads. See, 1 correct answer up and now, guys. 1 correct answer. Got another 2 points going if anyone can. There's plenty of guesses flying in. Still only 1 correct answer. Still only 1 correct answer, guys. Come on. What rank in the British Army falls between lieutenant and major? Got 2 correct answers. 3 correct answers, guys. Ooh, I didn't think that was as tough. Well, maybe he's not just a flash in the pan because the answer is captain. Captain is the rank between lieutenant and major, and Radio Fewman's off the mark. You'll have to bear with me while I have to write the names out, just the ones, you know. Who was second? Yeah, there's loads of guesses there, like Commander, Lieutenant. J.G. Beckett flew in there. Good to see you, J.G. Beckett, straight in there with a point. on the board. Big G thinks it's left lieutenant, but the guy with the 3rd point, and he'll be happy about this one, it's only Daryl Adams. Start as you mean to go on, lad. Start as you mean to go on. Tim's getting me back for last night. We tortured Tim's quiz last night, like. It turned into a slagging match between, there was me and Jamie Dixon, the Borough lads, against Big G and Phil Graham. Battle of the haircuts. Right, straight on to question 2. What is the only English city to begin with the letter G? What is the only English city to begin with the letter G for golf? Guesses are flying in. Not sure where Gorminster is. Gillingham, I don't think Gillingham's a city. Glasgow, I don't think that's in England. No. We've got 3 correct answers, people. 3 correct answers. And let's have a look. Let's have a look who was first and fastest. It's another straight in. The answer's Gloucester, by the way, people. Gloucester. Dr. Kim Pirelli. Sure, I seen Dr. Kim in the chat the other night. Straight in there with a point. A few good guesses there. Grimsby. Oh, Big G's on the board. Well done there, Big G. Daryl coming in with Gillingham. But Ludon chipping in there with Gibraltar, which might be under English rule, but it's not in England. In fact, you've got the last point, mate. In fact, at the minute, we've got 6 different people leading. In fact, you're actually joint leader, mate, after two questions. What about that, lad? Question number 3. New Street is the main railway station in which city? New Street is the main railway station in which city? See 3 correct answers straight in there. I had a feeling I'd guess who would get these right. It's not Liverpool. Yeah, most of you have got it right. First was, he's only done it again. It is Birmingham, by the way, people. New Street is in Birmingham. Facts. Till I read this out here, facts, you are actually leading the quiz, mate. You're leading the quiz. Radio Fuming, proving he's not just a conundrum king. Another point there for Radio Fuming. And it's only Daniel Jackson's got himself on the board. New Street. Daryl, you were right, mate. You just needed to be that split second faster. And Marie, good to see you, matey. Good to see you. Anyone who's just joined us and you want to do the quiz, you've only missed 3 questions. Plenty plenty more points available. Mouse Charger, how you doing, matey? Hope you can listen in if you're not watching there, mate. Let us know how many you would have got. People saying it's 3-1. I don't know whether my fire stick's miles behind. It probably is. Straight on to question number 4. In the film Frozen, what type of creature is Sven? In the film Frozen, what type of creature is Sven? S-V-E-N. Yes, Jeff. Sean coming in late there with Jeff. Giving everyone a chance. I think he's just trying to show off. What have we got here? Sean thinks it's a bear. Incorrect. It's not a moose. Sven is not a snowman, Mr. England. I'll be honest, I didn't know this because I haven't even watched Reindeer. It's a good job there's 3 correct answers there. So just me and my big mouth, I can just give it away there. Here's 3 correct answers, people, and I'm surprised there was a few wrong ones there. But Dan Jackson, you can tell he's got kids. Sven is a reindeer, people. I think the clue's in the film, isn't it? It's got to be something that lives in the snow or whatever. Another point there for Dan Jackson. Fact, it's not your type of film, mate. I get it. And Marie straight in there with a point. Giving herself a chance there with reindeer. Daryl's apologising to people because he doesn't know that one, guys. So big sorry from Daryl there. Stokesy, last point to you, mate. Stokesy's on the board. So we have 9 people with at least with 1 point. Plenty to play for, guys. Carlos Gambino's in the house. Big love to Carlos Gambino all the way from Sicily or wherever he might be tonight. Coggo's in the house. Big up Coggo. Hope you're alright there, brother. Hope the dog's alright there, mate. Mouse. Respect, Mouse. Yeah, a few latecomers, but you know, still we're only on question 5, round 1. Fastest finger first 3 answers. The Americans call them astronauts. What do the Russians call them? The Americans call them astronauts. What do the Russians call them? Yeah, man, smash the like button, people. Won't get you a point, but yes, I think when it clicked there with everyone, all them answers come through at once. And the first 3 who were getting a point, Radio Fuming. It is cosmonaut, by the way. That is the Russian version of an astronaut. Second, Dr. Kim Pirelli. Big up Kim Pirelli there with a doubling his point score there to 2. Mrs. J, how are you doing, Mrs. J? Mrs. J likes a bit of a quiz there. She's coming in late, but she's got herself a point there. People who need to be just that little bit faster, Coggo, a little bit faster, Daryl. Not sure whether I would have accepted that, mate, you know. I definitely would have had to ask Jim for that one. Yeah, he would have caused a bit of chaos if I'd have give you that, mate, but Dan, a little bit faster next time, bro. Big G thinks they're called Sergeys. Radio Fuming out in front at the minute, guys, and not a conundrum in sight. Question number 6. First 3 with the correct answer. What is controlled by a theostat? What is controlled by a theostat? Theostat. Some answers coming in here. Carlos, I'm sure Daryl will look into that one for you, mate. I'm gonna need there's some answers coming in here, but nothing anywhere near what I've got wrote on the card. Yes, Ginge, I know, mate. I've got it on the big screen, lad. Playing out the skins as well, you know. It should be about 5, mate. You're all skirting around the answer here, but I haven't seen one word that corresponds with what the answer is. What is controlled by a theostat? Not a thermostat, a theostat. If somebody gives me one word, it's a 2-word answer. If somebody gives me one word, they're going to get a point. And I haven't seen, it's 2 words. I'll be honest, I haven't seen either. Come on, guys, come on. Get your guesses in. Right, somebody's got one word, so they're getting a point. Somebody's got the first word of the answer. Only one person. And I'm absolutely shocked that it's this person. He doesn't even know he's got it right. Yes, we do have one fully correct answer, and I'm still going to take the first one as well. The actual answer, right, is electric current. That is what is controlled by a theostat. So JG Beckett, well done there, mate. Tim Smith, you were the other one, mate, because I did say, and I don't think Tim googled that either. Who got the third one? A lot of people saying water pressure, nuclear reactor there from Banter. Big up Banter, mate. Good to see you, mate. Daniel Jackson, you're getting that next point, mate. I thought everyone would have knew that one, like. Thought you'd have knew it, Banter. Come on, lad. Great show today, Banter. Banter's totally shown me up, like. It's Banter who's going to push me forward to learn how to use this StreamYard, you know. Even though he's on there, is it Restream you're on, mate? It looks decent, let me tell you. Sean Wayne there, giving a few. No, it's a theostat, according to my sources. If I'm wrong, then Daryl will do a naked chicken dance, he said. Forget if any of these are wrong, but I don't think it is. Melanap, that's it, mate. Melanap, yeah. I have seen that before, mate, somewhere. Yeah, it looks pretty easy to use, that, mate. Right, it's close. We've got 2 leaders, Dan Jackson and Radio Fuming, on 3 points. So anyone who's just come in, you've all got plenty of time to get them points back. Next question, number 7. What 3 words appear at the end of every Looney Tunes cartoon? What 3 words appear at the end of every Looney Tunes cartoon? Yeah, I think everyone knew that one. It was all about fastest finger first there, guys. It is. That's all, folks. Banter. Proving that you come in late. If you're a brain box. It's 1 point to you, Banter. Radio fuming. Fingers are on fire there by Radio fuming. He's got the bit between his teeth. And the 3rd point, Jim Start. People who needed to be just a little bit quicker, J.G. Beckett, Big G. Sean, I wouldn't say I couldn't give you that one, mate. Dan, you got it right. In fact, you did get it right, mate. But Daryl, you were right. Coggo got it right. Question number 8. Twitching is another name for what hobby? Twitching is another name for what hobby? We've got 3 correct answers, people. You did get it right before, Dan, but you weren't quick enough. Get in there, 3-1. Oh, it just gets better, this. 3-1, come on. We're on fire. Banter's on fire as well. He's straight there and he's fastest as well. It is bird watching or bird spotting, I'll take as well. Same thing. I think we've got another buzzer here, haven't we? Is this buzzer in disguise or what? Radio fuming? So I'm going to have to start a new page for Radio Fuming if he keeps this up. Sean, you're on the board, mate. You're on the board. So we all know what Banter does now when he's not on the Melon app. He takes a bit of bird watching, and Radio Fuming's out there in France, I think it is. He's doing a bit of bird spotting there. Same as Sean Wayne when he's not picking winners out. Coggo, good guess, Coggo. Jim Star with another guess there. Big G, I like that guess. Game streaming, I like that, you know. It's not right, but I like it. Tim thinks he can just go for a break and still come back and win. It's working. Yes, brother. Is that Chris the Brick? Anyone in the chat, is that Chris the Brick or what? I hope it is, like. It's bad when you have to ask if it's the real person, isn't it? What a fucking... Get in there, Ginge. I missed it, you know, but come on, son. 3-1, man. 3-1 away. What's going on? Yeah, Banter. Banter will have a room. Banter will have a room there, won't he, with the telescope and all that, yeah? Cheers. Cheers for what? Cheers for telling you were wrong, mate, yeah? Right. It's hotting up now, man. Radio Fuming took a 2-point lead, by the way, guys. So you got to get your shit together. Oh, it's only 4-1. 4-1. Must be. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, no, he's got a yellow card. 3-1, sorry. Get in there, Chris. Nice one, mate. Chris, after this, I will be having a little chat. I'll be opening the panel for a bit, mate. But at the minute, we're 9 questions into the first round, and it's all to play for. Question number 9. What would you be afraid of if you suffered from hippophobia? What would you be afraid of if you suffered from hippophobia? I agree, mate. Just waiting for the first one to say hippopotamuses. Yes, we have got 3 correct answers, and whether Chris good, it's good, Chris. Chris, at least you weren't the first one, mate. Banter said hippos first. And I'm guessing that the people that got that right first actually did know the answer to this. And I thought this guy might have known the answer. It is horses, by the way, people. Hippophobia is the fear of horses. Sean Wayne, just doubled your point score there, mate. Radio Fuming, this is the guy you've got to stop tonight, guys. He's on fire. And I must say that to be that quick, nobody can Google that quick. And this fella even knew it. Daryl, you've got yourself a point, mate. Keeps you in there, son. JG Beckett there with another guess. Good guess, the allergies. Ginge thinks it's the fear of Zaraby. Chris, that was fast fingers, that, because that was a very... You said hippos there, then right underneath you said hippies. Fuck me, mate. Coggo thinks it's the fear of the minge. Jeff, you got it right, mate. You just need to be a little bit faster next time, fella. It's alright, man. Spelling, like I said, there's no way I can ask for correct spellings because some of the answers... so we're just going to be sensible about it. Last question in round 1. Fastest finger first. First 3 correct answers. In which London building is the Strangers Gallery? In which London building is the Strangers Gallery? Got some fast fingers here first. Fact notification was fast, but it's wrong there. That's not the correct answer. Fact, it's not the Tate. Sean, that was fast, but it's not the National History Museum. The Strangers Gallery. Oh, the correct answers are flying in now, people. Yeah, Daryl coming in with Tate as well there. Big G, Dan. It's our friend from Sicily, Carlos Gambino. It is the Houses of Parliament. Carlos Gambino there, getting on the board. Good to see you, Carlos. I'll be honest, I didn't know that one. What is that again? Radio Fuming. We've got another Bazzer here. I think Radio Fuming's going to give Bazzer a run for his money. You got the last point. Good guess, Slim. Good guess, son. Oh, Radio Fuming, see. This proves he wasn't confident about his first answer. Or just proves how fast his fingers were. But Banter, mate, you were third. You were third, Banter. Good shout, son. Good shout. After round 1, Radio Fuming, 7 points out of a possible 10. That's a 70% strike rate. On 3 points, we have 100% Banter and Dan Jackson. And in third place with 2 points we have Sean Wayne, Fact Notification, Dr. Kim Pirelli, Daryl Adams and JG Beckett. Round number 2. So round number 2, I'm going to show you a picture, yeah? So these still pictures that I'm going to show you, I want to know the name of the series or the film that these stills. So the first 3 correct answers with the name of the film or the TV series. Now for this one, I am going to have to, if the spelling's wrong, it's going to have to be very, very close. Yeah, very, very close. Because this is what it might come down to, yeah. So let me get these pictures up. This is where I need to do, this is where I need to, it's where I need to be able to start sharing, sharing the screen, because it would make this a lot better. But for now, we're going to slum it. So here's your first picture. The first 3 answers give me either the TV series or the film. I can see a load of answers coming in there, guys. Fact Notification thinks Sean Bean was in Forrest Gump there, but I think he was jumping the gun a little bit like he did the other night. But he did catch me out once, Fact. Caught me out once, mate, I'll give you that. Jeff, you are on 1 point, my friend. Oh, let's have a look. Is he? Where is he on 0? I will have a look for you in a sec, Jeff. The answer was Game of Thrones, by the way. Game of Thrones, Sean Bean. Who amazingly was only in the first few episodes, believe it or not. Daniel Jackson, you were second fastest there, mate. Game of Thrones, spelled correctly as well. It's what we like to see. Stokesy was third. Good shot, Stokesy. Stokesy's just doubled a score there. But the big news there, guys, is Radio Fuming. Maybe we've found his Achilles heel. London King, good to see you, mate. You would need to be a little bit quicker. Chris the Brick, he thought there, that was from The Walking Dead there. Daryl, you were right. Fact, you got there. A little bit quicker. Tyrone's in the house. How are you doing, Tyrone? I would give you that as well if you were first, Tyrone, you know, because the answer is in your answer there. Oh, see, there's Radio Fuming losing it. Coming in with crazy guesses. Is he losing his touch? So what we've got now is, I'm going to ask you 3 questions based around said series, Game of Thrones. So there's 4 points available for each question, for each picture. So that's 20 points available in this round, right? So your first question based on that series, yeah? First 3 correct answers. Big up, Matty, lad. Big up, son. Good to see you, Matty. Game of Thrones ran for 8 seasons, but how many episodes were there in total? Game of Thrones ran for 8 seasons, but how many episodes were there in total? You'd either have to be a buff to know this, but you're gonna have to be got 2 correct answers, guys. 2 correct answers. Three correct answers there, guys. So you would have either have had to know this, but I think I would have been guessing around about 80, because I'm sure there was 10 an episode, but some guesses coming in. 55 from Banter. Daryl Adams, I think he was copying off Banter there. Sean, you're getting closer. Slim, not far off, mate. Correct answer, people, is 73. And Tyrone's got himself on the board there, giving himself a chance. Who was second? Stokes, he was second there. Banter's had another guess there. Guesses from Mrs. J. Jeff thinks there was 138. Oh, but he got it right. Second guess, Jeff. Jeff's got a quick Google reaction there. So Jeff, I'm looking on here, mate. That's your first point, brother. Jeff, you're on the board, mate. You're on the board. Yeah, 73 episodes. I thought there was more than that. Question number 2. Fastest finger first. First 3 answers. Which American network did the series air on? Which American network did Game of Thrones air on? Banter is proving that he's got the fastest fingers, but his brain wasn't working with his fingers there. It wasn't NBC. Sean Wayne, it wasn't Netflix, mate. Radio Fuming's rattled there, guys. He's got another one wrong. Correct answer was HBO. Outlaw King. Is that Outlaw King's first point? I'm looking down my list. I think that's Outlaw King's first point. Second fastest, Fact Notification. HBO, little letters, that'll do, mate, that'll do. Big G. Third fastest there with the correct answer. Keeping yourself in it, and guys, Radio Fuming didn't get a point there. We're all there. You're catching him. A lot of guesses there. A lot of people saying NBC. Daryl's gutted that he didn't watch it. Special Brews popped in there. We've all had a Special Brew back in the day. Mouse Chargers chipping in with ads again. Not sure what she means there. Last question on the Game of Thrones theme. Name the 2 fictional continents the show is based around. Name the 2 fictional continents the show is based around. Anyone else, Slim? I wouldn't listen to them, but in front of me, Slim, I've got Outlaw King, Sean Wayne, Fact, Big G was second, and then I've got who did I say before? Who did I give that point to there then? Oh. One sec, guys, one sec. We have a query here. Outlaw King, HBO. Fact notification. Definitely Big G, Slim. Definitely Big G. 2 ahead of you on my tablet, fella. Right, let's have a look. Just threw me a little bit there. If you... Very good look there, like... We'll get back to it after this one, Slim. Is there any correct answers there, or... Daryl, you might watch the next one, mate. You know you watch a lot of TV, fella. I know you watch a lot of TV, so you can't use that as an excuse. I'm going to have to, anyone who comes up with the correct answers. The correct answer is Westeros and Essos. Slim's not going to be happy there, but because anyone with the first 2 answers... Oh, hang on a minute. They're 2 different answers. They're your 2 guesses, Slim. Slim, you're going to get a point for that, mate. Because the 2 answers are within them 2, and you were fastest as well. Right or wrong, Tyrone? Point for you. Third, Sean Wayne. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people. You know, I'm quite on the ball with this. People throwing curveballs in. Mouse is off again there. Who's this special brew, people? Being a bit of a batty fish there. Must be the hat and glasses thing. Cheers, Slim, cheers, Slim. So your second picture. This is a still from a film. First 3 answers to give me the name of this film. Good win for the borough there, by the way. First 3 correct answers to name this film correctly. I see some correct answers there. Wow, we've all seen that film. That's an iconic. It's an iconic still from a great film from, I think it was 2. Let's look. Yep. It's not easy, you know, banter, when you get some shit, mate, I'm telling you. Right, so the film was 28 days later, guys. 28 days later. Slim, I'm so glad that you put later in, mate, because you've just got yourself a point there. So Slim put 28 days. 3 guesses down, he put later. In between him, we had Radio Fuming, who was 4 days out, 24 days later. Second point goes to Mrs. J. Because I'm pretty sure it was a sequel, wasn't it? There was a 28 day. Mrs. J doubling a score there. Slim Reaper doubling his score. Banter thinks that was too hard. Even though he's been fastest with most of the other answers. Right, I've got a decision to make now. I've got a little decision to make here. Because I've got Daryl Adams with 28 days. So let's sort that one out. I wasn't going to give Slim it until he said later, which he did. The next Radio Fuming, I've got to give you that point, mate. I'll be fair, I've got to, because even though the spelling of later is wrong, I did say, but if it was obvious, I'm going to have to take the grief for that one. But yeah, got to be fair, guys. Got to be fair. Yeah, 28 days later was the second one. Yep. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to be sensible about it, you know. I think everyone's all right with the rules, you know what I mean? It's fair that I'm giving everyone the first 3, you know what I mean? I think that's a rare game changer. So anyone who has seen this film, or might have a good chance. First question of 3. Name the director who went on to bigger things, including producing the opening ceremony for the 2012 London Olympics. Name the director of 28 Days Later who went on to bigger things, including the opening ceremony of the 2012 London Olympics. Yes, Scouser lad. Just in the middle of a little quiz, Scouse. We'll be we will be opening the panel, mate, in a bit, if you want to stop in for a chat. It's good guess, Slim. Good guess, mate. Banter's fell off. Banter's fell off the wagon there, like his head's gone. And just as Banter's head goes, Radio Fuming's got his act together. It is Danny Boyle. Danny Boyle it is, people. Who I think also... Well, he's done a lot of films, hasn't he? Sean Wayne, you were second, mate. Slim, good recovery there from Slim. Fast fingers there, brother. Fast fingers. So Sean Wayne and Slim Reaper with the other 2 points. Sean making a late run. Good guesses though, good guesses. A lot of people got that right. Second question. During the making of 28 Days Later, which motorway was used for most of the scenes in the film? Which motorway was used for the scenes used in the film? Which motorway was used for most of the scenes in the film? And they did, I was reading about it, they did actually shut this motorway down to film, to get some footage for the film. We've got 3 correct answers there. Slim, you give me no chance there, mate, with them. If you'd have just stuck a 1 there, mate, like Sean did. It was the M1. How Sean knew that, like, I have no idea. Good guess from Mrs. J, the M6. Fact notification. Gets another point. Big G, unlucky there, son, unlucky. Radio Fumans just snuck in there with the 3rd correct answer, M1. He's got to be stopped, guys. He's got to be stopped. Radio Fuming at all costs. Yeah, they did close it, mate, Scouser. I was just reading about it today. I'd put a lot of work into these quizzes, guys. You know, these are all original questions, man. Question number 3 of picture number 2. What major incident in America actually halted filming in England for a short time? What major incident in America actually stopped the filming of this movie in England for a short time? Big up Lou Don, still there. I know she's tired. Tie his hands behind his back, isn't it? Jeez. Well, it looks like everyone knew this answer. I would have accepted Twin Towers, but 9/11's good enough for me. It was 9/11 happened during the filming of this. Sean Wayne. Sean Wayne making a little run for it. Daniel Jackson, another point for you, Daniel Jackson. He was second, and I did Daniel Jackson third, but second was Radio Fuming. I was just making him sweat a little bit. It was Sean, Radio Fuming, Daniel Jackson. Mrs. J, you were right behind them. Tyrone, you were right behind. In fact, I would have accepted that if you were fastest, mate. See, Banter's head fell off now, on it. Head's gone after that great start from Banter there. He's lost his way. Daryl, that's unlucky that I picked 2 things that Daryl, the TV like addict, who's always giving us ideas of stuff to watch, he hasn't seen either of them. Good luck for this next one then, Daryl. You're gonna need it. If you didn't know them now. First 3 correct answers, who can tell me what this still's from? Plenty of correct answers coming in there, guys. That was probably the toughest out of the lot, I'll be honest. But I had to throw a little tough one in, didn't I? You know what I mean? Jeff, you did say Twin Towers, mate, but it's the first 3 answers. Positive Vibes is in the house. Big up Positive Vibes. Yeah, so that was my, that was the tough one out of the 5. Doesn't matter how tough it is, does it, for this fella? It is Zulu, people. Zulu. Classic film there. Radio Fuming seems to have got over that little blip. Unlucky for everyone else. Lou Don saying good evening there of positive vibes. Slim, you were second, mate. Third, and a lot of people got it right, but third was Daniel Jackson. Sean, you were right, mate. Scouser, you were right. Tyrone, you were right. You just got to be a little bit quicker next time. Jeff, you were right, mate. You just got to get them fingers going, son. Come on. Daryl's not liking the picture rounds, people. He's not liking the picture rounds. Yes, my mate. How you doing, son? Big up, Jay, lad. Good to see you, mate. I was thinking about you today, mate. I thought I haven't seen Jay for a while. Sure, Daryl will remember our Jay. Even though Jay is a blue nose, I think. Pretty sure he's a blue nose. Unlucky the other day, mate. I was rooting for the Blues, man. Nice of you to pop in though, mate. We've got a quiz on at the minute, but the panel will be open after this quiz, Jay, if you're still about, brother. Good to see you anyway. So that was Zulu, yeah? So that was Zulu. So 3 questions. Fastest finger first. First 3 answers. Which battle is the focus of this film? Which battle is the focus of the said film? People jumping the gun there. Facts jumping the gun. Yes, got one over on your fact. Which battle is the focus of the film? Big G's too busy whinging. Everyone busy Googling there. Radio Fuming's having a little whinge there. The first actual guess is coming from Daryl, but it's wrong. Unlucky Daryl. Fuming, unlucky son, Neely. Jeff, that's a good guess, but it's wrong. You would expect this fella to get it right, wouldn't you? And he has. It is the Battle of Rorke's Drift. What I'm laughing at. The Battle of Fork Drift. You know what? I really want to give you a point for that, like, banter, but right underneath you, Big G's got it right, Rorke's Drift. So that's, let me have a look. Point for Big G, right? Point for Sean, and the last point, the last person to Google it and get it right. Well, Jay's joining in there. Good guess, Jay, but it's not right, brother. I think Sean probably was in it, you know what I mean? I was going to go up one more scroll up my page, and if nobody had got it right there, I was tempted to give Banter a point, but I'm going to give it to Dan, because that is close enough for me. Rorke's Drift. Just keeps you in with a shout there, Dan. Dan, don't blow yourself up, mate. Don't blow yourself up, fella. Second question. We all know the star of the show, yeah? The star of the film, Michael Caine, who went on to become one of Britain's biggest and most well-known actors. But what is Michael Caine's real name? What is Michael Caine's real name? This is a proper pub quiz, this jobby, isn't it? I'll accept his first and second name. I'm going to need his first and second name. I said, what is his real name? Yes, we've got a few answers. We've got a few... We had a few people coming in with Morris, which is his correct first name, but it's not enough. I don't know whether you actually knew that banter, or you've got a quick Google connection there. Big G was taking a stab at Morris Caine there. The first person with a correct answer is Nomad Scouser. Morris, I'm going to give him that. He said Nickelwhite, but it's Micklewhite. But I've got to give you that. Nomad Scouser's on the board. Don't know if I've seen Nomad Scouser. Is that Prince Charles there? Nomad Scouser straight in there. Oh, Kelvin's in the house. Big up Kelvin. Good to see you, mate. Second, and he's definitely Googled this one, because that is, you can't get any righter than that. Morris Joseph Micklewright Jr., which is what I've got wrote in front of me. Great answer, that. Great answer. Got a few new people flying in here. Steve McGeary's in the house. Big up Steve McGeary. You know, you're making this hard for me, Radio Fuming. I'm going to have to give it to Radio Fuming here, because he's got Morris up here. And then there isn't a correct answer, apart from the ones who've got the points, to come up with the second name. She's come up with Micklewhite. You've got to have that point there, Fuming, mate. I've got to give you that. Crazy behaviour, Tim. Crazy behaviour, guys. See all the riffraffs in now, people. The riffraff is in. Last question on the Zulu theme, you'll be glad to know. Michael Caine has received 6 Oscar nominations, winning 2 for Best Actor. Can you name either films? Either he's won 2 Oscars for Best Actor. If you can give me any of the 2 films he's won Best Actor for, you can have the point. One in 1986 and one in 1999. Stokesy, were you right there, mate? Stokesy, you were right. You just need to be a little bit quicker. I did see one correct answer there. Still only got one correct answer in front of me. Banter thinks Michael Caine was in Rita Sue and Bob too. He wasn't in Philadelphia. That was Tom Hanks, mate. He was in Italian Job, but he didn't win an Best Actor for that. Still only got one correct answer. Two correct answers. One more point for anyone who wants it. There's only 2 correct answers, guys. Who wants this last point? Looks like nobody wants it. Come on, guys. We've got 3 correct answers now, and they've all picked the same film. Well, the one that you didn't get, what he won a Best Actor for, was Hannah and Her Sisters in 1986. Hannah and Her Sisters, and the other one was Cider House Rules, Adam Sky. You want to be glad that Adam come in late, because he's got a bit of a reputation with these quizzes. Second was Dan Jackson. Good shout there, Dan. And third, I did see it was Mrs. J. I've seen Hannah and Her Sisters, but I can't. He should have won an Oscar for Get Carter, like, shouldn't he? That was a great film, that. And Alfie as well. Great films. Kelvin. You know what, Banter? I had this argument with Darryl, like, about you know, saying that he wasn't born. I was saying, how does he remember stuff when he wasn't born? But he just, like, he put me straight down with it. I can't remember what he said. Something about the Beatles or something, that you know all the Beatles songs, don't you? But you weren't born, type of thing. Just blew my theory out the window, type of thing. Charlie Kenwright, how you doing, matey? Two more pictures. So 8 points to go. I have a feeling this is going to be fastest finger first for sure. First 3 correct answers. Which film? I think we all know that that iconic film, don't we? Kelvin thinks I've pinched a picture of him. Yeah, we all remember that classic film. Let me see who was first. Daryl's sulking there. Banter, I think, yeah. Yes, you were definitely first, Banter. It is This Is England. Classic film there. Second. He's at it again, guys. He's at it again. Radio Fuming. And the last point, even though there was the next 4 are all correct answers, but it's Daniel Jackson. Just above Scouser and Slim Reaper. Right, guys, if you've seen the film, then you've got a good chance with these questions, haven't you? So the first question. Stephen Graham played what character in the film? Stephen Graham played what character in the film? Unlucky Slim, it was a good guess. Sort of had a 50-50 chance, didn't you? Scouser's just coming out with anything now. Thomas Turngoose. People were trying this the other night, man. I'm not that predictable, you know. So what was his character? What was Stephen Graham's character? Got you again, fact. And better luck next time, my mate. Yeah, there's 3 correct answers there. Sean wins first. It is Combo, of course. We all know that film, man. Quality film. Big G, your second, mate. And third, Tim Smith, nearly there. You got the first 2 letters right, mate, and then maybe a screen froze or something. But Adam Sky, you got the 3rd point, mate. Combo. Daniel Jackson thought it was Hoppo. There you go, Daryl, mate. Can't say it fairer than that, you know what I mean? Second question. Vicky McClure, who played Lol Jenkins in the film, which was one of her first acting roles, went on to play a detective in which long-running BBC One series? Vicky McClure, who played Lol Jenkins, went on to play a detective in which long-running BBC One series? They all come through at once there, guys. The first guess was close by Adam Sky. A lot of people say that Line of Fire, don't they? But the one with the right answer first is Big G. It was Line of Duty. Big G's getting a bit excited there now. So is Dan Jackson. He was second. Dan Jackson got into double figures there. Daryl was one of them who said Line of Fire, look. He's done it again, guys. He's creeped in with the last point. He's still catchable, guys. Don't worry about that. It was Line of Duty, people. Can't remember a name in the show, but that wasn't going to be one of the questions anyway. And Daryl, you can't tell me you haven't seen Line of Duty. Last question. 2 successful TV series has followed the film, but what 2 years were in the title? 2 successful series has followed the film, but what were the 2 years in the title? "28 Days Later." This is England. Daryl, 2 series has followed, yeah, on from the film. What were the 2 years in the title? And we have 3 correct answers. It is This Is England 86 and This Is England 90. Adam Sky. Big G squeezed in there. I'm making him sweat, people. But he was actually first. He was the first one, and it was the second guess. It was only Big G that beat him on the first guess. But Radio Fuming, the crazy strike rate, absolutely crazy strike rate. So it's your last picture question. 4 points available. And the first 3 correct answers. Daryl must be taking a nap there, Daryl, lad. First 3 correct answers will tell me what still this film is from. I see correct answers there, people. See correct answers. What do you want me to do about that? I can't do about that, lad. You always have you, like me, should have airplane mode on, son. You know that by now. You've done plenty of quizzes. It was Dr. No. Sean Wayne. Sean Wayne's making a good run for it here. Big J, I needed a bit more than that, mate. Mrs. J, you were second. Daniel was on the same wavelength as Big G there. Oh, Radio Fuming got it wrong, guys. He said The Spy Who Loved Me. Adam Sky, you've got the 3rd point, mate. It was Dr. No. Tim Smith thought it was Octopussy. So Jeff's pretty new to all this, yeah? Jeff, you did you get it right, mate? You did get it right, but now you have to just be in the top 3 to get it right. The fastest 3 people get the points. And you'll hear these type of comments coming from Daryl all the time, guys. It's usually a lot worse than that. So last 3 questions on the Dr. No theme, Daryl. The first 3 correct answers. In what Caribbean island was the film shot around? In which Caribbean island was the film shot around? It's the fastest 3 on my tablet, Mrs. J. That's the only way I could do it that was fair. We tried loads of other ways, and it was unless I had somebody with me on the panel. But even so, I'd have to go with what's in front of me. I'm so glad you got that one right, Mrs. J, because I know you've been in all night. It was Jamaica, and Daryl was fastest. See, when you try, Daryl, and you listen and you don't get phone calls. It was Jamaica, people, and Slim Reaper's second. Mrs. J, you'll be glad to know you're going to get a point for that. Because Adam Sky below you spelt it wrong as well. But I said, as long as it's pretty obvious, I will accept it. He always is, Tim. You know that that's all it is, isn't it? Sure, our mouse, but we've only got one more round after this. This is the second question on the Dr. No theme. Who played Bond's lady accomplice in the movie? The character being Honey Rider. Who played Honey Rider, Bond's accomplice in the movie? I've got to agree with that one, like. Kim Yong Dong was Pablo's hair on the 3D Fight Club, like Kim Jong Wong or whatever he's called. Yeah, there's correct answers all over here, guys. Let me have a look. Scouts are giving Mouse there big love. The first correct answer was Adam Sky with Ursula Andress. He doesn't get many wrong, people. He's at it again. Another point for Radio Fume. And Daryl, you were next, but the guess was wrong, mate. Mrs. J is going to get another one, even though she needs to. I would have given her it, but she needs to work on the spelling a little bit. But I will give you that. It's one of them dodgy ones, isn't it? Last question on the Dr. No and to round this picture round off. Ian Fleming, the creator of the Bond character, has a very famous cousin who's famous for his roles in classic horror movies. Who is he? Ian Fleming has a very famous cousin, starred in many classic horror films. Who is he? Three correct answers there, people. Yeah, there's three famous ones, isn't there? It was if you weren't sure of the answer, it was a 1 in 3 chance. But fact, it is Christopher Lee is Ian Fleming's cousin. Fact notification. Slim went for the wrong one, Vincent Price. Big G went for Vincent Price. Dan Jackson went for Vincent Price. Mrs. J's just done a treble there. 3 correct answers, fastest. Another point there for Mrs. J. Sean Wayne went for the wrong one. So did Daryl. Stokesy, well done Stokesy. You were third, mate. Daryl just shot all kinds of stuff in there now. Just about to shot his phone against the wall. Slim, that's very honest of you, mate. Very honest. But you don't get a point for honesty, do you, mate? So with 1 round to go, it's no surprise, Radio Fumin has 18 points. It's 18 points out of a possible 40. Sorry, out of a possible 30. Second, with 11 points, Sean Wayne. Third, Dan Jackson with 10. Slim Reaper's on 7. Mrs. J's on 6. Big G's on 6. Fact notifications on 5. Go on, fact lad. Right, so I've got 3 options for you here, just to make it totally fair. There's 3 topics you can have. Actually, we're going for general knowledge, people. We're going for general knowledge. It's the safest option. So it's going to be 10 points available here. So he can be caught. He can be caught, right? So your first question in general knowledge, first question of 10 for 1 point. How many legs does the Eiffel Tower have? How many legs does the Eiffel Tower have? They all bam through straight at once there. Sean, that's unlucky, mate. That's unlucky. It's incorrect. The next 5 answers are all correct, but the fastest was Adam Sky. It is 4. The answer's 4. Second was Mrs. J. I think that's the fourth question in a row. Mrs. J's got a point. Daryl isn't going to be happy because Dan Jackson has just pipped him there. Daryl, you were right, mate, but your mate Dan just pipped you for the last point there. But the big news is Radio Fuming nowhere to be seen there, guys. That's what you need. He was right, but he's way down there. Mouse Charger come in with a guess there, 5. Tim Smith thinks there was 3. Yeah, you would say you got the point there, Dan, and Daryl's going to be sending me screenshots. Question number 2. In which month of 2020 did the UK begin its first COVID-19 lockdown? In which month of 2020 did the UK begin its first COVID-19 lockdown? Lots of answers flying in here. Facts proving that he's proven that Remy Martin, yeah, it doesn't slow your fingers down at all, but it's not the right answer, fact. It's not the right answer, mate. Jeff's not happy about the last one, but I'm sure I'm right, Jeff. The correct answer isn't February. Correct answer is March 2020. Adam Sky, he's on a roll as well. Sean Wayne, you got the second point, mate. Ooh, Radio Fuming's a month out. Mouse Charger, you're on the board there. That's a point for Mouse Charger. Big up Mouse Charger. Mrs. J, you were just behind there, mate. You were going for a record, I think, about a 5 or 6 timer there. Question number 3. What word is used for the highest rating that can be given to a school in an Ofsted report? What word is used for the highest rating that can be given to a school in an Ofsted report? We're looking for a word, not a number, guys. It's a word. Sean, it's not excellent, mate. It's not excellent. Got some good guesses coming in here, guys. Good guesses. And I can see a few correct. I can see more than 3 correct answers. Sean proving that he's fast with his fingers. Fact notification, still fast. The correct answer, what I was looking for, was outstanding is the highest rate you can get by Ofsted. Big G. Respect there, mate, respect. A lot of people said excellent. Scouser, you're right, mate, and you're on the board. And who was next? Kelvin coming in with head of year, guess there. Daryl, grade 1. Ooh, it's close, but it's Adam Sky, just pipping fact notification, and Sean Wayne there with his, I think that was his second guess. Just proves you can still be right with your second guess if you've got them fast fingers. I love reading his excuses. Question 4. Which letter of the NATO phonetic alphabet is represented by the name of a province in Canada? Which letter of the NATO phonetic alphabet is represented by the name of a province of Canada? Fucking toughie that one, wasn't it? You have to throw a few curveballs in, don't you? I tell you what, it's not as tough as I thought. It's a lucky fact it wasn't then, mate, but you were first again. Dan, you were fast as well, mate, but it's not A. Jeff's still going on about question 1. Correct answer was Q. And I believe that was a good question for our Sean, that. It's also a good move from our Sean, who's second, and just close the gap there. Daryl, well done, son. Well done, mate. You were second. Not just a pretty face, lad. Adam Sky, you got a point there, mate. It was Q. Adam Sky making a little charge there. Big G, you got it right in the end. Fact, you got it right second time, bro. I think it was for Quebec, wasn't it? I believe. Yeah. I'm not sure I would have got that. I don't think I would. Question number 5. There's 6 points to go, people. Where on his body would a gentleman traditionally wear a cummerbund? Where on his body would a gentleman traditionally wear a cummerbund? Fact proven there, he's got the fastest fingers, but it's not right, fact. It's not right. I wanted it to be right, mate. He's even got another guess in that isn't right. The correct mouse. Glad it's helping you out there, mate. Mouse got a guess in there as well as a comment. And you know what, Mouse? I think I'm going to give you a point for that. The correct answer is waist. Sean Wayne. Sean Wayne's got the grit between his teeth. He's coming in from behind here like Philip Schofield. Adam Sky's making a run for it as well. Made it tough for me there, like. Mrs. J, you said waist, yeah, but if you'd have said stomach as well, I would have give you it as well. Because stomach and waist, I don't even know what a cummerbund is. But anyone who said stomach, I would have given that. Question number 6. Squeaky bum time for Radio Fuming here. There are 2 umpires at the cricket pitch. On a cricket pitch. One behind the stumps at the bowler's end and the other in which fielding position? There are 2 umpires on a cricket pitch, one behind the stumps at the bowler's end, the other in which fielding position? Fucking tough skill, this one. Some great answers coming in. Big up Kublai Khan Senior. It's the wrong answer, mate, but a good answer. Loads of answers coming in. I can't see a correct one yet. 2 umpires on a cricket pitch, one behind the stumps at the bowler's end, the other in which fielding position? We have a correct answer. I only see one though. Who wants the other 2 points? Could be crucial, these points, guys. Crucial. Got 1 correct answer. We have 2 correct answers, guys. Who wants that last point? Big up Robert Lee. Big up, lad. We've got 3 correct answers. It's a toughie, that one, wasn't it? I watch cricket and I didn't know that. Believe it or not. First person with the right answer was Darryl Adams with square leg. It is square leg, people. There's some good guesses there. Like second, keeping the pressure on there. Sean Wayne's got another one. Third, with the last point, fact notification. Putting a decent score in there, and I fact, lad. To be honest. Where is he? Square legger. Big up to anyone who's just come in. Robert Lee, big love, matey. He's monking as well, is he? Monk come under another cheeky sprite in there, see? Steve McGeary's still here. Question number 7, there's 4 points. 4 points available, and there's 2 points in the lead. According to the Marriage Act of 1949, how many times should the bans be read out in the weeks leading up to the marriage in England? According to the Marriage Act of 1949, how many times should the bans be read out in the weeks leading up to the marriage in England? Fuck me, where did I get that answer from? Jesus. It's like fucking... Let me tell you, there's a lot of incorrect answers in there. I can see 2 correct answers. That's it, guys. There's 3 correct answers there. Maybe this is one that will have to be explained afterwards. The correct answer, people, is 3. Adam Sky's first. I believe Adam joined us really late, you know. I think he might have missed the full round. He's putting a decent score together. The second person, second fastest, Sean Wayne. Sean Wayne with another point. And the third person, Big G. Sweaty palms time here, guys. Sweaty palms. The Ryder Cup's got nothing on this, people, I'm telling you. Question number 8. The viral online challenge of 2014, which raised vast sums of money for research into ALS, was known as the what challenge? The viral challenge online of 2014, which raised vast sums of money for research into ALS, was known as what challenge? Yeah, man. Lots of correct answers coming in here, guys. Lots. Just going to have to see who was first. The person with the right answer and the fastest fingers. Tony Mouse Charger. Well done, Mouse Charger. It was the Ice Bucket Challenge. I never did it myself. Can't believe it. That was 9 years ago. 8 years ago. 9 years. Second was Big G. The crucial third point, guys. Fact notification. Just Pip, Slim Reaper, Daniel Jackson and Sean Wayne and Daryl. Adam Sky, you were all needed to be a little bit quicker. It was the Ice Bucket Challenge. Who got that third point there? Fact. Two points to go. 2 points available. I don't need to tell you how crucial this point is, do I? Question 9. Under a car's bonnet, what is used to check the engine oil level? Under a car's bonnet, what is used to collect? This was all about fast fingers first, wasn't it? It's all about seeing who was like... Mouse loves her, she loves her quizzes, people. She's fastest to gain. It is the dipstick. The crucial second point goes to Adam Sky. But that all important third point, believe it, people, believe me when I say this, he's already done it. Sean Wayne draws level with Radio Fumin on 18 points there. Close was Slim Reaper was next with Dip. Big G Dipstick, Daniel Jackson Dipstick, Cheeky Sprite, Fact, Kublai Khan Senior was right. Nigel's joined us, he was right. Kelvin was close with Mexican Cartel. Mrs. J, crazy guess there from Mrs. J. Right, guys, the last question, and it's all down to this. Oh, God knows what I'm going to do here. If we have a tie, we're tied leads at the minute. Last question, first 3 answers. Which word links a style of newspaper, John F. Kennedy, and a type of pastry? Which word links a style of newspaper, John F. Kennedy and a type of pastry. That one's got you thinking, hasn't it? Mouse was fastest with letting us know that she doesn't know this one. Oh, Radio Fuming is still there. Can't see a correct answer yet, people. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was a stinker of a last question. With what's riding on it, the bragging rights for a week. Oh, it's a barnstormer of a question. Which word links a style of newspaper, John F. Kennedy, and a type of pastry? Can't see a correct answer yet. Yes, Jay's still in there. Well up, Jay. It's not the right answer, Jay, but good that you're still here, brother. Come on, guys. I'm going to have to... Is nobody going to get this? No one's going to get it, are they? We're going to have to go to a... going to have to go to the... We're going to have to go to the bonus question, aren't we? Got 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody's got it, guys. The correct answer is Berliner. Berliner. Does that make sense to anyone? Berliner. Can anyone Google that and see what the hell that means? This, yeah, Sean, you might have to, you might have to jump on at the end after. Don't lose your train of thought, because Radio Fuming is still here. Whether he's done this on purpose and he's showing off, right, and he's waited to see if Sean catches him and pips him at the post. Right, this is the emergency tiebreak question. In Britain, SAGE, S-A-G-E, stands for Scientific Advisory Group for what? In Britain, SAGE, S-A-G-E, stands for Scientific Advisory Group for... Some great guesses coming in there, great guesses. They're all wrong. They're all wrong, guys. Can't see correct answer yet. It's not economic, guys. It's not education. It's not environment. We've all heard of these SAGE meetings that they have. S-A-G-E. We've got a correct answer. We've got 3 correct answers. Got 3 correct answers, but it hasn't bloody got us anywhere. The correct answer is emergencies. Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies. Radio fuming. Let me go back. Big G. Sean Wayne. You were close there, mate. Radio fuming was... There was only one person in between Radio fuming and Sean there, which was Nigel with medical, J with employment, and Big G just below Mouse Charger with eco services. So that didn't really get us anywhere, guys, because they both got a point. Big G, you got a point there as well, fella. Get you into double figures, so I'm going to have to go for another. We need a winner tonight. Last question, I hope. What is the name of Jeremy Corbyn's climate septic brother? What is the name of Jeremy Corbyn's climate septic brother? Got 3 correct answers, guys. Got 3 correct answers, and I picked that one especially because obviously it was hard. Obviously it was going to decide who won, yeah. And first correct answer was radio fuming. So he obviously knew that answer. It was fast. Which takes him up to 19 points, guys. Jay thinks it's Slimeball Corbyn. Daryl's in there with Piers Corbyn. God knows how he knows that. You're not going to believe this, guys, but just pipped. Adam Sky has just pipped Sean Wayne into 3rd place there with the last point. In between Adam and Sean Wayne was Kelvin's guess of Boris. But Sean, you were right, mate. But you were 4th. The winner by 1 point, and I have a feeling that he was trying to show off there our radio fuming, but you've got to give respect there. You've got to give respect. 20 points. 2nd place, Sean Wayne. That was a good effort, Sean, mate. Good effort, that. It was a good battle right at the end. 19 points for you, Sean. Memorable efforts. Adam Sky, who joined us late, 13 points. Good effort by Dan Jackson there, 11 points. Big G, 10. Mrs. J, 7. Slim Reapers, 7 as well. I have a feeling there could have been a little bit closer that if the likes of Adam Sky had joined in a bit earlier, that could have been a bit closer. But you've got to take your hat off the radio fuming, mate. You know what, bro? we did doubt you. We doubted you last week because that was a bit freaky with them conundrums. Anyone who didn't see it, Radio Fuming was clearing up on the 9-letter conundrums. Sorry, Daryl, you got 5. You didn't get 6. Yeah, you got 5, mate. So unlucky there, bro. You'll have to watch a bit more TV, lad. But Fuming, you've come back tonight there, mate. It was a brilliant score of 20 there, lad. Absolutely brilliant. Can't grumble at that. I tell you what, I'm going to need a little big love to the 27. I think we had 30 in at one point there, and this is like, we're talking peak time here, guys. You know what I mean? So to have 30 people in, and to have a close finish like that, you know. I'm going to get it all night, aren't I? I'm going to get it all night here, like. I'm going to play you a little song just while I have a little mini break, yeah? You can all listen to friend of the channel, Buzzcox's latest effort. Let me know what you think. 2 minutes, guys, then that link is going out.
By the age of 2, I had my own crew. To be a rate of dance, I was all I fucking knew. Knocking on the doors, collecting people's crap, saving up my money for me first on the top. I didn't use a bucket, didn't use a pipe. Smoked a fucking lot through me BMX bike. 100 balls, tin foil, a pack of bars. Me first bit of smoke made a spark with me dad. I'm a gangster and I love to rock. All the gangsters in the UK look up to me. The talk I sell is pure strict as fuck. Yeah man, it'll make it go white off one black. All the lasses think I'm pop and lush. Oh yeah, Buzzcox, your pals, I put a muscle. All the gangsters think I'm pure kush. Yeah man, I'm a gangster man. By the age of 14, I got my first ride. In me nana's garden on me little cousin's slave. She was 25 but she didn't look bored. For me first book she was pure solid gold. She made us walk her home and she wouldn't let us loose. So I went back round with Trekker and egg a fucking hoose. Ructions got started, I felt I got mad. So he came round and started on me dad. What a little dirty fucking run at mine. Got on me bread knife, it sliced tail. I'm a gangster and I love to rock. Yeah man, I've had a fight with 4 Staffordshires man. The talk I sell is pure strict as fuck. Ha, you want a whitey? All the lasses think I'm pop and lush. Oh yeah, Buzzcox, suck me tits man. All the gangsters think I'm pure kush. Well, gangster, look at me. I've got a little pal who looks up to me. I taught him how to box from the age of 3. They didn't fuck with him cause he doesn't fuck a boot. My best pal Trekker, it only knocks you out. Right on me cross, I do the holly cross. More lethal in the backer with a bar of steel.
To grow that one, it's not as good as his first one, but grows on you. Got the old sausage fingers going on here. Tell you what, wore me out that quiz there, like, I'll be honest. Proper heavy that, like. What do we reckon? Do we reckon Bazza would have given them 2 a run for the money or what? Usually there is 4 rounds as well. I usually would have stuck another round in there. Because we did get through it quite quick, you know. Yes, brother.
What's happening there? Fly, lad. Fucking hell, how's a birthday? You're a cunt. You with us. Tell ya.
Come on, lad. I thought you were my mate.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Fucking hell.
Let's bring another moon regular on. How are you doing?
All right,
Did you
mouse.
enjoy that, mouse? Last but not least, he's ballied up.
Just on in time, that lad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Flame.
How are we doing, Sean? Sean,
Is,
great effort, mate. Great effort, lad.
is there an echo going on here?
Yeah, isn't he?
Right, wait there, guys. Wait there, guys. I did this the other day, didn't it? It was my fault. How's that?
Yo.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good. That's good sound.
That's well better.
I don't know why it's doing that. I did it the other day and it's echo cancellation. It keeps turning off on mine.
Fly, can I
So
just
did
say, you know, everything that you said previously, you've got everybody's avatar on, you've got everybody's name on there.
Yeah.
Well done.
Brilliant, I'm learning.
Compared to other channels, they'd rather get other people in.
Over.
And it's good.
Skip over, yeah.
Even, I tell you what, even Scouser knows how to do something. I don't know, so he's, you know what I mean? I need to get...
Fight someone on, mate. Not a clue.
Yeah, the other night somebody told you how to do something. I was like, yeah, I don't even know how to do that.
What was that?
You do it yourself, don't you? You learn through your own way. And
I'm still getting echoes.
Yeah, echo. Are you sure?
What was it? Sorry, mate.
Are you still hearing it, Sean?
Yeah, I was hearing it there now. Yeah. I don't hear myself echoing.
No,
I don't hear myself echoing either.
How's that, Sean?
I just hear echoes when Scouser or Mouse speak.
Go on, well, I'll go.
No, one sec, wait.
I'll go.
Right, what's it like now?
That sounds better.
So it's
Is it all right there, Sean?
Yeah, all I can say about the quiz is I'm not going to complain. The guy won fair and square. If you get 20 points, but I've got 5. But I do have 5 screenshots, and there was 4 questions late. Sorry.
Oh, I've got my screen fucking shots, even though it was only 4.
No, I don't mind the screenshot. I don't mind the screenshot if you're only 1 behind, but fuck me, there was the second last question. I was like, defo second, not 5th.
He just picked you. I think Dan Jackson, whoever it was, just picked you, mate. You were right behind them.
Didn't show that on mine. I've got the screenshot. Didn't show that on mine, man.
Yeah, you and your bloody screen as bad as Daryl.
Daryl Adams.
Yeah,
Daryl Adams.
Daryl's got 8, so fuck all's down for you, mate. He's got 8.
You know what though? When you're doing it on your own, it's hard to keep it. It's hard, you know, like
mate,
keep on top of it. But do you think it's fair, the first 3 question thing?
Yeah, it's a good idea. That it's a good idea.
Because you're getting pissed off when the same person's getting them all the time, aren't you?
Darryl Adams is saying I won on my phone.
I'm not the same person.
Scouser, you joined too late anyway.
I only got 3 or 4. You couldn't even give me them.
Well, you got them right, mate. I'd give you if you got them right, I would give you a shout.
No, you never lost. You bumped right over me. You've done this before to the Scousers.
Hey, come on now. I was what you kept putting me lower than other people. I lost loads in there, mate. Fucking loads I got skanked out of.
Did you get it as well, Dan?
You seen it, Scouse? I kept saying to him, fucking me. I kept writing in the chat saying, I'm above him. How's it him? And me like, nah, because he dissed. Because you know what it was? Because I dissed Middlesbrough today. That's what it was. Oh, fuck you.
Flamey,
I think that was the first quiz for you.
I don't know what's going on anyway, but I've got
I
screenshots.
I got robbed of a few, but I'll listen. Obviously, you can't beat the guy who won it. He was fucking super duper.
Oh no, it's irrelevant,
but
isn't it? It's
you know
Yeah,
what?
it is
You
what
know
it is.
what
But
though?
I still reckon
You
I
know-
was up there, mate. You know what I mean?
You know what though, Dan and Scouse? I do believe Sean Wayne coming a little bit late, you know.
I did come in late.
Didn't you,
I
Joe?
told you said that at the time.
Yeah.
You did. I
But
think
then
you
I-
missed the first few questions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
there
then
was a
to be
load of
honest,
questions I didn't have a fucking clue, mate, what they were, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm fucking
honest,
not lying. I'm
Radio-
still young,
I
mate,
think
mate.
Radio
Half of them
Fuming-
questions were fucking like that conker bun, whatever the fuck it was called. Never heard one in my life. You could
And
have
this
fucking
is
told
it.
me
Have you not
that
got a
anywhere,
cummerbund,
buddy. I
like?
would have believed you, mate.
You know,
I thought
this
you
is
always
England
went out with a
question.
cummerbund on.
Never even heard of anything like that in my life. Fucking swear down. When he's put that up there, I thought it was a sex toy or something.
Anyway, Flamey, I've got another query,
You should
Flamey.
have on a suit,
Go
you know,
on.
like on round your waist, like a stem silk fucking thing. What did he call it? Cravat, is it?
A cravat. Oh yeah, I didn't know what it was like.
I thought it was
What
like
do you-
one of them.
A cravat
Oh, the
in your
cupboard.
neck, innit? No,
Type
A
of
cummerbund is
I
it's a big.
I just put waistcoat. That's what I put.
always cool. I didn't have a fucking clue, mate. I thought it was a sex toy or something. I didn't have a clue what it was. Never heard of one in my life, mate. Fucking
No,
swear
it's the sort of it's the sort of thing Boris Johnson and them people wear around their waist, the big when they're wearing a dinner
What
suit.
is
You
it?
know?
What is that? Is it a belt or something? What is it?
Yeah, it's not. No, it's like a big wide band that goes round the belt.
That's right.
Oh,
isn't
I'm
it?
with
I
you,
thought
yeah,
it
I'm
was.
with
I
you, I
thought
know
they
now,
were
yeah.
called
I've not got
fucking
fucking clue, mate.
them things. What did he call?
Oh yeah, and another thing, Flamey,
Yeah.
I still claim victory because when I wrote
I
in the
still
chat,
claim victory.
when I wrote it, no, here's the reason. Here's the reason. When I wrote in the chat, "Ich bin ein Berliner," that's what John F. Kennedy said when he went to Berlin, right, to say he was German. So the word Berliner was in there. The word Berliner was in there. I'm afraid. Sorry, Radio Fuming, but you've lost me.
He's going to be fucking fuming now. Now you try telling him you win.
You're gonna have to have a square go to start with that, like.
Nah, it's that easy. It was that was the closest match so far, wasn't it?
Good quiz.
And without Bazza as well, Sean, how do you reckon Bazza would have
I would
done?
have come third over that Ryan kid if I would have got my questions that Moon skanked me out of. Definitely.
Oh, he's always at it, mate. He's always at it. Fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Oh, you got fourth, Dan, you were fourth.
No,
You
you
can't
said that.
argue
But listen, there was a few there that you put me below of. I even commented it a few times. Said, listen,
Yeah, that's what
I'm
he's like.
second. In it, Scout, tell the truth. I said, I'm second. And he was like, no, you're third. I was like, no. I swear to God, go
What's
check
going
the
on here,
chat.
mate?
You can see it. But I'll take
There's only
it,
one
Moon. It's
box.
your channel, so I'll let you. You're the boss.
I know. That's
So,
the
yeah.
only reason you're getting a pass.
Hang on,
really, innit?
what's Kelvin the Baffled saying? Sean, look at your place. That's not your place to take off. Kelvin, if you could write in English, it would help some.
I can't. I'm struggling to read the chat. When it gets
Sure.
Because I remember, Moon, there was one. Remember that Gym Star? There was a question there. You put me after Gym Star or whatever it was, and I was before him. So there was one question that I could remember.
I know what you're saying because I've been there, like we've all been there, but I've got to go by what's in front of me, lad.
Yeah, I would never complain about that.
VAR,
come on. You know what? You're worse than VAR, Moon.
Yeah, I just said VAR, yeah.
Daryl, you've got five, mate. I might be one out, but I'll never be that far out. Three, come on.
I'm telling you, for me, there's about 2 or 3. I promise you, he is. Go through it, you'll see. You'll see. I promise you, I'm not lying to you.
Daniel and Sean, do you reckon we should have VAR?
I'm backing you. I think Lou should be the VAR ref.
No, I'll leave it to Flay. I was beat fair and square, but I was close. I was very close.
You done well because you come in late, you Sean. So you done all right, mate.
Yeah.
Claim a moral victory, but I would never argue with the.
StreamYard.
He's all right.
You can't argue with Flay to the moon.
No, you
It's
can't.
obvious, isn't it, really? But anyway, it is obvious. But yeah, just cherish everything that you've got. That's all I'm saying.
I know that, Mouse.
Yeah.
Flamey, I'm clicky, so I'm going to go out now. All right. So thanks very much, gentlemen. All
Thanks,
the best.
Sean. Great effort there, mate.
In a bit,
No
Sean.
doubt,
Lad.
I'll spread the
Sean.
word.
Cheers,
Spread the
guys.
word that you had a good night on the
Daryl, you
air.
only got 5, Daryl.
Yeah, I was boasting about that anyway, right? Bye.
Nice one, Sean, lad. Nice one.
Good result as well, Moon. You won, didn't you? Smashed him, innit?
Oh, mate, that was brilliant. That,
Yeah, he smashed
that
him, man.
over the moon with that.
Tell you what, Arsenal fucking had a stinker, didn't they?
I don't know the score.
3-1, City.
Was it?
Yeah, 3-1, City. City beating 3-1.
Mouse
You
charge.
know
Yeah.
what? To go down.
Hi, Scouts.
You all right? How are you?
Yeah. I've listened for a little bit. Yeah, I'm all right.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Have you
and
been
then
working today, man?
there's a couple of hours left now, apparently.
I've seen him on Zoom.
Yeah. But then it's another, and it's like, fucking hell, where do I work today? And I was just like shattered. I worked yesterday and I was like shattered. But you do it, don't you? Yeah. I don't think I'll bother tomorrow. You said tonight's the night, but then you said last Tuesday, Wednesday. So I don't know.
It's interference there, isn't it? Bad.
Mouse,
Yeah.
I'm trying to edit you. Your mic settings, Mouse, you've got a bad crackle on it.
What is
Crackle.
I'm trying my best.
Can I just say it's never ever been on me whatsoever. It's people infiltrating. Can I just say right now it ain't me? So I can say that now. I will go out. If you don't mind, I'll come back in. But I can tell you 100% it ain't me.
It is.
Right? Are you ready?
Yeah.
I can take the bottom colour and I'll prepare these and then I come back on. It won't be them, it's the new ones. Right?
Sweet.
Never
All
had
right,
this problem before.
I know.
Hello?
Yo.
Just making sure. Is it me? No.
How's that?
No.
It's a little bit echoey, you know.
Yeah. You have done.
Is it me?
Oh, it's not you, is it, Dad?
Yeah,
you?
it's done.
Hang on, let me change the set.
Jump off.
Let me try this. What's that like?
Go on, Dan.
Might be me, innit? I think it's me, you know.
Yeah.
Is it me?
It sounds like it, mate. Just go in the back. Just drop in the back.
I'll jump off now and come back on. Yeah.
I never normally have this, you know.
I know you don't. But no, I remember last time I come in. I was there. Yeah.
Are you? Am I all right? It's all right there now, isn't it?
You might have a few screen recording, you know, mate.
I'm still on this new tablet, you know, and like I haven't really sussed it out yet, but
yeah,
it's definitely not me. It's definitely not you.
Yeah.
It sounds perfect to me now, but people saying it's cracking. It's because there's that little delay in the chat. Is it right? It's okay now. Right, I'm going to add Mouse. Mouse is muted. Are you there, Mouse? You got your mic muted?
I know
I've never had
it's not me.
Still there,
I know
Mouse.
damn well it's not me. I know damn well it's not me.
Mouse, it is, love.
You know what, Mouse? I think it's Dan. Dan was the same.
It's not at all. So, right, okay. So, illumination then.
We've just done it. We've just done it there, Mouse. Scouts. It's
sorry,
me and Scouts were on.
Everybody has to fuck off then except you and Scouts. Bye.
Yeah. Fucking hell, man.
But it is, though, isn't it?
It is. Well, it's perfect now, isn't it?
You want to know if you've got a crackle so you can sort it out. You got to, you know.
Well, I know when I'm watching something, no matter how good it is, like I can't be doing with a crackle.
No, I can't. It's annoying, isn't it? It's annoying.
Mouse, I wouldn't say it was you, mate, if it wasn't. You know what I mean? Like
No,
Dan's the
Mouse.
same.
Come on, Mouse. You know us. We wouldn't say that if it wasn't.
I don't know whether sometimes it's if you've got your charger plugged in. Sometimes
you see, she might be thinking it's not coming through her end. You know what I mean?
I'm going to give Dan another chance. Are you, Dan?
Hello?
Yo.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hear no crackling now.
You're all right
No,
there now,
no,
brother.
you're
Did
all
you
right
have your
now.
charger plugged in or something?
Yeah, he had my charger plugged in, yeah. Is that what it is?
That might be it. That might be
I
it.
never knew that.
Right,
Fucking hell, is that what it is?
Mouse, you might have your phone because I know Mouse uses
Yeah,
a laptop.
mine was a phone in it, and it actually was on charge, so it must have been the charger then.
I just heard that the other day. Somebody said that caused
Mad
it.
that, innit? Why you think your fucking
Yeah.
charger does that?
Well, I had my phone next to my iPad.
But saying that though, I just updated my Wi-Fi because it's been dog shit. I was on Virgin, and he gave me some fucking shit packaging, and I've had to fucking grade it the other day. The cunts.
It's nothing worse getting
Right.
And then he gave me
Here we
some
go. Gonna
boosters, so
give
I've got one of
Mouse
them like
another
50
chance.
PC boosters in my bedroom.
I think we're on it. She's all right. Like Mouse,
Mouse?
have you got something next to your laptop or anything?
Don't be talking to me about appliances next to me. No, everything's fine. If this isn't fine, then it's one of you two. And I know
Mouse is
what
crap.
it is, so shut up.
Mouse.
Yes,
Honestly.
I know.
Mouse, have you got your phone on charge?
No, I
Mouse.
left it on the landing.
What? Have you got it on charge?
No, I said I've left it on the landing. If you're
left it on the
hearing God.
It's still crackling. I'll be honest, Mouse.
And you're on your laptop, Mouse?
No,
No.
no, I've got laptops here, all quiet, what I normally do on everybody's mods that I do. Everything. So somebody is interfering with this, and I think it's I don't know.
I think you know when this happens, Fly. Because I get it on mine, right? And I've been told it's when someone's screaming.
No, mine was crackling, but it was obviously must have been because, like you said, because of the charge.
But it could be anyone. It could be anyone ghosting and anything.
I ain't screen recording. I can't be asked. I'm waiting for my dad to die at this moment in time. I can't be asked with all this shit, by the way. So it's not that.
Not you or anyone on the panel. Not you or anyone on the panel. I don't mean that. I mean, I just said it could be anyone. It could be people ghosting you, and you'll never know. You know what I mean? Who's fucking screen recording? You'll never know.
So right, I've got apps. I've got a couple of apps anyway that I know of. So it's fine with me. I'm quite aware of things.
Can you? So is it okay your end?
But this is totally different, and it was fine until certain things, and I don't want to say, but I've noticed change, and yeah, it's not the same. Can I just say that? And it's not on my telly anymore. It's only on my phone. All I want is to keep my mind occupied until my dad dies, basically. So I'd like it to be.
Yeah, no, that Mouse. That's why we put you on.
So if anyone's fucking up with this chat, fuck off with somebody else's. If you don't mind, just for once.
What's that?
What are you saying, Mouse? Mouse, I'd love it to be perfect. You know, I would. But we had 4 of us on there, and I took everyone off one by one. I brought Scouser back in, Dan back in, and it was perfect. Brought you in, and it's crackling like hell. Really bad.
Yeah, it's very bizarre, isn't it? So maybe you don't want me ever on again. But that's okay. I'm not going to keep going on that. Listen, I've done this before. I've seen it before, experienced it before. And you know what? It doesn't matter. You don't want me on, it's fine. All you have to do is say it's fine.
Well, if you think that, Mouse, then you totally disrespected me and do the others on the panel if you're thinking that. And
Yeah, I was gonna say,
that's not right.
Okay. No,
It's not
okay,
right.
so it's not, so it's all right then. So now somebody of Scouser has infiltrated you. By the way, can I just say that?
What you say?
You heard that damn well.
I fucking
you say?
infiltrated. Who? What are you, Mouse? What are you
I
talking
don't even know how you can understand. I can't even
You know,
understand.
you don't need to be like this, like Mouse. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. No, I don't, and I'm not. I'm not like that at all.
Well,
I
what?
just
Well, why are
But,
you
see it
but
being
you're
for
like
saying
that?
that.
we
Because
like,
That's it.
but you're saying
other
that we
people on
like
here
that.
have had your back. We have your back.
You're saying that.
Do you those Scouts? Do you?
Yeah.
Scout's not done that wrong. What's up, Mouse?
Nah, it's not on Mouse. This like, it's not on. And
Okay.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that Mouse, you'll in a few days you'll agree with us. Like I know it's not a good time for you at the minute, but nobody is trying to do anything.
No.
And to come out with stuff like that, it's just not on Mouse, really.
All right. No, it's fine. Listen, everybody, you're fine. You're living a nice life. It's brilliant. Yeah. Fantastic.
No,
Brilliant.
Mouse, this is why we brought you on. So, you know, because we know what you're going through.
So why is all of a sudden on the voice thing has been infiltrated? Why all of a sudden? Because people
don't
don't
think
want to get me on while I'm getting through
No
on
one's
this
infiltrating
time.
you.
They are. I know they are.
Oh, Mouse, they're not. It's just a connection problem, that's all.
It's not a connection problem at all. I've been
It
on
is.
while
We've
people
all
have
had
been
it.
in exactly the same position as me.
We've all
I
had
know
it.
damn well. I've been on yours. I've seen people on
Yeah.
yours. And
I was
everything.
on
I've seen
flies.
other people.
Last time I was on flies, Mouse, right? I had to do all this jump in and out and that.
Hey, Mouse, mine was crackling as well a minute ago because I had it on charge. Mine was doing the exact same thing.
No one's infiltrated your Mouse.
Yeah, no one's.
Mine wasn't crackling. It's just there's different people that are connecting to the same like channel, and it all gets crackly. That's what happened.
It sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like a connection problem, that to me.
Yeah. It's
That's
not.
what it sounds like. It sounds like the internet. Something wrong with the internet.
Yeah.
Got my head falling off here.
Yeah, there's no one's trying to be bad towards you, Mouse. Nothing like that. Everyone's just, it's just a connection.
No, Mouse. Fucking hell, come on.
That's what I'm saying. Mouse, you'll see when you watch the thing back in a bit, you'll see it yourself on the chat. Like when the video's finished, the live's finished, you'll be able to go back and see yourself.
Mouse, I wouldn't dream of fucking
no one
messing
saying
about
anything
with
bad
you.
towards you,
Fucking hell, I
Mouse.
know what you're going through. I've been through it not long ago. You know, I wouldn't fucking hell, come on.
Yeah, no one's saying anything like that, Mouse. I promise, no one is.
No one's like brought you on to disrespect you or anything like that. You know what we know what you're going through. You know what I mean? That's just a connection problem. No one's fucking. I don't know. I mean, she wants to talk to people to get through, and I understand that because I've been.
Yeah,
We all know. We all
being
know.
horrible to her. You can't understand her. It's stopping and starting like she's like it's stuttering. Do you know what I mean? It's not our fault.
I know.
And you just try to explain it to her what's going on. Do you know what I mean? No one's got it out for her or saying anything bad towards her or anything like that. No one would ever say that to her. Do you know what I mean? She's just taking it the wrong way.
Yeah. You just took it the wrong way, Mouse.
Yeah, that's it. No one's got anything bad to say about you. I promise no one said anything like that. Nobody.
No one on my flies on his panel or chatted aloud that.
I'm literally doing the same thing. What I do every morning and jump on and say hello. every
But
evening.
sometimes, no, Mouse, no one's
So
saying that, but
something
sometimes the
cracking.
internet can just have
So
a bad
it's
signal.
somebody that is attached to that panel. That's all I'm saying.
It can't be anyone attached to the panel, Mouse, because we've all been on the panel
Yeah,
with you before,
yeah.
and it's never
Yeah,
happened.
Can I
but
just
there's
jump off just to
certain
prove to
people
Mouse that, like, it's not me?
yeah, there's
It's just
Yeah, but
a connection.
even if that is the case, that's Scouser was on the other night for hours without
This is what
a
I'm
problem.
saying, Mouse. We've all been on a panel with you before, all of us before. It's nothing. It's just a bad connection.
That's all. That's all.
It's just,
I had a bad connection last
Scouts,
time.
like I just told you,
Like,
mine was doing the same thing a couple of weeks ago. Asked my
yeah,
missus, and we had to update it because what happened. The broadband speed weren't fast enough for all the things in my house that was running on it.
right. Everything you've got running, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because obviously, I don't forget there's 4 consoles. I've got 5 kids, so I've got 4 computers running at one
Yeah.
time, 4 phones, my computer, my Sky. Do you know what I mean? And it wasn't.
Yeah.
It kept doing what Mouse's was doing, like stuttering like that. And I rang Virgin up and said, "Listen, it keeps cutting out." And he said, "Oh, you're gonna have to
Right,
upgrade your
she's
package."
jumped out now. She's
Mouse,
jumped
see if
out.
you've got any other devices switched on.
This is
Turn
what
them
he's
off.
saying. That's probably what it is. If she's got so many devices on that, it could slow down your download speed and your upload speed. That's
Yeah,
what can happen.
could be that, Dan. You're right. You could be right there, lads.
Honest to God, that's what happens. I had to literally, didn't we, Sam? We had to upgrade our package the other day because of it. Because mine kept cutting off at night time. I was trying to watch things. I was getting mad. So I rang Virgin and said, "Yeah, what the fuck's going on?" He said, "Too many things are running on your thing and it's slowing down your speed. So obviously that's why your things are juttering." And so I had to upgrade my package. I promise you that's what I had to do the other day.
Yeah.
And obviously, we tried to explain it to her, but I'm not saying. I think she's had a drink, hasn't she, as well? So I think obviously she's taking it the
That's
wrong way,
battered,
not
mate.
in a nasty way.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
she's
I
just
know.
taking it the wrong way. We try to explain it
Yeah.
to her. She's thinking that we've got it out for her, and we've not. Do you know
No,
what I mean? We
Right.
never have.
totally the opposite. Totally the opposite.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm saying to her. Like she, obviously, I think because she's had a drink as well, she's taken it to heart, and we're not.
No,
Meaning
she'll
it
look
to her
at
like
it
that.
in a couple of days, like Fly said.
Of course, all she's got to do is when the stream's ended, we'll go back and watch the stream, and she'll see for it herself.
Yeah.
We're not got it out for her. We're not going to sit there
No one
thinking,
can infiltrate
that's why, Scouts, that's why I only come on Moon and Daryl's channel, because there's none of that shit happens on these channels.
Yeah.
None of it.
Yeah.
No bullying, no nastiness, no nothing. That's why
Yeah.
I come on these channels. Do you know what I mean? So
There's only a
Mouse
few I
should know
go
from
on,
that
lads.
anyway.
Yeah, there's only a few I go on myself,
Yeah,
lads.
do you know what I mean? And the Moon knows that. The Moon, you don't see me on any other channels. You know that. I only come on yours and Daryl's and that. Because there's no shit, there's no nastiness, there's no fucking people picking on anyone. That's just how it is.
Just chilled.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Obviously, I think what's happened, she's had a drink and she just took it the wrong way, thought we was that getting on her, but we're not. We're just telling her that obviously got a bad connection.
And she's going through a fucking bad time, a terrible,
I know,
terrible time.
but we're here to help her, do you know what I mean? We're not here to,
I know.
do you know what I mean?
I know that.
Like I said, we went through it with her, with Sam's mum, when Sam's mum passed away through COVID, do you know what I mean? We've all been through it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like my head's going to fall off because I've literally bbeen concentrating there for 3 hours, 2 hours 30 minutes on that quiz, and like my head can't deal with it. I'm just like finish that quiz and to chill out now a little bit.
Mouse is not normally like that, is she?
No.
I think
no,
like you
but
said,
she's don't forget.
Do you know what I mean? She thinks we're getting at her, but we're not. And it is, we understand that, but she thinks because, you know what I mean, we try to get at her, we're not. That no one wants on the panel.
Just the crackling issue. That's all it is, Mouse.
But mine was the same. It was only through Moon saying, look, obviously it's on charge, and it actually was on charge. I took it off and it was fine.
No, Mouse, don't take it the wrong way.
Yeah, there's nothing, no malice in it or anything. I don't know.
No,
Daryl, you didn't get 8 points, man. You got 5. Stop lying.
He did. There's no way I'm lost. I've lost 3 points there, like off somebody.
You did on me,
especially not Daryl.
Hey, I can remember 2 off the top of my head. That's just 2. So I would have had, what was it on 11? I reckon I lost out on about 3, definitely, 1,000,000%. You'll be able to go through the chat and see anyway, because I commented straight away saying you've robbed me, Moon. What's going on?
You know what else I noticed though, that the radio fuming, I think he was that confident there. I think he stayed out of about 5 of the last questions, just to see if Shaw could catch him, and then he come back on. Then he come back on and nailed it.
He only got what? What did he get wrong? 10. 10 points did he lose out on?
Yeah, he got 20 points out for possible, what, 40?
30, were it?
Yeah,
That's not bad. That's not bad, mate. Listen, I didn't do bad. That's my second showing. The last time I jumped on late, so I don't know. All right, mate. I'm back in. It was third, mate.
So what's your specialist subject, Dan? What would be your specialist subject on Mastermind?
Movies, films. I love. Listen, there's not many things I can't. Films.
Oh, you're
Might
a
be my
film
special,
book, yeah.
Definitely.
What about you, Scouse?
What's that? Sorry, mate. I was looking at the
You know, when you're on Mastermind, you get general knowledge, and then you get your specialist subject, which could be absolutely anything.
Yeah.
What you really think you would have. What would it be?
What's the special interest one?
Boxing, UFC, or something like that.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, what would your specialist subject be?
More, I'd say fishing.
Fucking hell, I wouldn't have a fucking clue, mate. You're
that big on the fishing, like?
What?
I didn't know you were that big on the fishing, like, because you got PP was on the other day,
Fished all over the world, lad.
Yeah. You know, the only fish I catch is the one when you go into the chippy, bro. I can't catch anything like that, bro. Promise you, Scouts, I can't fish to save me fucking life, mate.
Oh,
I'd love to do it. You know what? Watch it though. I'd love to go proper, like, you know, that one that what's it called? Who's been fucking not soldier? Is it soldier? Robson Green, mate. I used to love watching him do that fucking fishing, like grabbing like the sail fish and that, and dorados and that. Fuck me, I'd love to do that.
And
that was one of my questions the other day. That soldier.
I was on, yeah.
Unchained Melody, innit? That's what they sang. That's what made him mega famous.
Unchained Melody, yeah.
What was the other one called? Fucking
Jerome Flynn.
Jerome Flynn, yeah. He's in he was in Game of Thrones, weren't he?
In Game of Thrones, yeah. He was in it from the very beginning, off the beginning to the end, wasn't he? Him.
He's done all the way through him. He
was boss him.
Yeah, he played a good part in it.
Yeah.
What else is he in that I seen the other day? Ripper Street is he in? That series. Is it Ripper Street? About Jack the Ripper? Ripper Street, innit?
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Ripper Street.
I'm not sure, you know.
I might start cracking again if I put it on charge, though, innit? My phone's literally on.
We'll have a look.
You need any metal or electrical?
Look at that fucking spent out, isn't it? Straight away, look at that.
Big up.
Probably kills you, the screen yard, like. Kills you.
That's it, literally. It's gonna start crackling, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Bastard. Right, well, let me jump off and charge my phone. I'll jump back on in a bit because my phone's literally on free, but I don't want to.
Yeah, man.
I don't want
no worries, mate.
And like be bad on the stream, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, I'll jump off. I'll jump back on in a bit.
All right, lad.
All right, see you in a bit.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Yeah, fishing.
Yeah, fishing, mate. Yeah. I've never done it, you know. Proper any type of fishing, to be honest.
None at all.
I wouldn't mind to go, like. Yeah. No.
Into me fishing, like, yeah. I might start doing fishing content as well, you know, for my channel. You know, when the nicer weather starts and that, and I can sort time.
So have you done all that have you done all that, Scouts? You know, where you're fighting with the fish and you're reeling it in, and you sweat like hell and all.
Yeah, out in the Indian Ocean, mate. Yeah, for GTs, Giants of the Valley. Fuck me, mate. You know, when you catch one of them, lads. Aye.
And what is that? When you're on holiday, did you make a holiday out there, or was it like a special fishing trip?
When I lived over there in Southeast Asia, when me and my bird lived out there.
What, lad?
Fished everywhere. I'll send all the photos for you. Massive, fucking massive fish over there. The biggest fish in the world there, mate. The 15 IGFA world records come out of there at Thailand. That's
what fish?
Biggest fish. Thailand is the place for the biggest freshwater fish in the world, mate. Because of the climate.
Yeah.
You've got the big giant river skate. Fucking hell, what did he call it? Freshwater stingray.
Yeah.
Right. Grow up to 1,400 pounds.
What?
You know what I mean? It's trying to get a 40-pound one off the bottom, mate. It's insane. Because they suck like a suction cup. Yeah. And there's a trick you can do when it sucks to the bottom, right? Like, because you've got like ties with you as well. Guides, tie guides in the boat and that night. You couldn't do that shit on your own, mate. You'd end up dead. So you've got ties with you in the boat, and they like know all the little tricks and that. And what you done when it's actually stuck right on the bottom, and you won't, because it's like that vacuum. You just going, the line's going to go, or the hook's going to straighten out. Do you know what I mean? So what they do is they tie a little bag of tobacco on, right, in a piece of stocking, that goes down on a clip ring, right down on top of the fish, more or less, and then the smell of the tobacco unsettles them. You with me?
It's mad that, like, there's loads of tricks like that, isn't there?
Yeah, crazy tricks like that, yeah. And then you get.
So when you're pulling something like that in, are you tied to the boat? You know where the strap is to the boat, so you can't get pulled in. Yeah. That's fishing, that, like.
Yeah, but you're looking at the boat and you're thinking, "Fucking hell, do you really want to be strapped into this?" Because it all goes out. The size of the skate, I call them skate. Fucking hell. Freshwater water stingray. As they grow, I told you, £1,400. They take them fucking boats right under, you know what I mean? So what they do, it's just that basic and simple. They bring a couple of fellas with them to sit on the other side of the boat. So they're behind you. You with me? And they've got holes, yeah. So that's making you more paranoid, because you're thinking, fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? Right, he's getting old, I'm fucking already strapped in. When it ends up in. You know what I mean?
There's that other fella as well, isn't there? Him who does the river monsters off them.
Some of the monsters. Same river that I fished.
Is it?
Same river, yeah. Yeah, the Chow Prior.
Stouts, can I try some on you, mate? Can I? I've been dying to do this, right, for about 2 weeks now. I've learned this skill, right, of reading people's minds, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to be the first to try it out, right? So you're up for it?
Yeah, come on.
Right. What I want you to do, is I want you to think of any sportsman or sportswoman in the world, dead or alive, right? Anyone, dead or alive, sportsman or woman.
Muhammad Ali.
No, you don't have to tell me. I'm going to tell you who it is by asking you just a few questions. You've got another one.
So I will have to think of another one then, yeah? Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, just keep it to yourself, yeah?
Go on.
Right, so you've got one. So what I'm going to do, right, I'm going to read your mind, but I'm going to ask you a few questions, right? And you have to just give me a yes or no answer. And I'm going to work out who it is, who you're thinking of, yeah?
Go on.
Right. Is this person male or female?
Male.
Male. Does this male play football?
Yeah.
Is this male? Is he British?
No. I fucking made
this. Is he Argentinian?
No.
Is he Brazilian?
Yeah. I made it too easy, didn't I?
I said any sportsman in the world, mate. You know what I mean? Is he retired now?
No, he's brown bread, isn't he?
Well, I haven't asked you that, but if you said he's brown bread.
That's what you said in the beginning. Pick.
No, I said you could have someone, but that might have been one of my questions, you know, like, so he's dead, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Did he die of old age?
I think so, yeah.
Hell, isn't it?
Yeah, you sitting there like that, like you're in deep thought and that, like.
I've just read your mind, mate.
Yeah.
I said any
That's too easy.
sportsman.
Yeah, he's a
I said
decent.
any
I
sportsman
know.
in the world, and I got you in. How many was it? 6 questions, mate.
Yeah.
6 questions. Daryl, do you want to go, mate? Anyone?
Daryl, jump on, lad. Daryl, see if you can have him. He's been at it
Good
all
that,
night.
like, wasn't it?
Been at it.
Been wanting to do that for ages, you know. But I've had this.
Socrates, remember him? Socrates, he was fucking boxing.
Socrates, yeah. That's it, Sean. You know the one, mate.
That
what I've been
Brazilian
doing.
team back then, that Brazilian team, that era. Fuck me, they were the ones, them in Argentina, weren't they? Aye. And that Brazilian squad.
Was that 82 or 78?
There's something round about that. I don't know.
You know what? I remember the Italian team of 82 as well. Dino's off in goal. Remember him? Who else was there? I had the. You know why I know it? Because I've got the full Panini sticker book from 82.
Yeah. Who were the others in that team? Like they called it something, didn't they? That team. It was like
the Brazilian team.
Yeah. When Socrates and all them were in it, that squad, Pele, the lot of them, they were just unbeatable. Pele doing overhead kicks.
I know. It's one of them where if you get one of them, they'll all start coming to mind. I don't know. Daryl's the man in for his football.
Yeah.
Zico was one. Yeah.
I just want to do another one.
Yeah. So I tell you what, mate. Why don't you go for an actor or an actress?
You want to keep it on the sports for now because I've got one. You see.
Or if you want to pick another sportsman or woman, yeah.
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 Okay. Have we got to tell you what it is? Yeah.
No, I'm going to read your mind, man. I'm going to ask you a few. See if I can beat 6 questions.
Go on. Hit me with them then.
Right. Has your character ever played in a World Cup?
No.
Is this person you're thinking of? Are they dead?
Yeah.
Is he Brazilian again?
No.
Is he Argentinian?
No.
Was he a football player?
No.
Is this person black?
Yeah.
Is this person Portuguese?
No.
Did he ask you if they were dead or alive?
Yeah. You said people who passed away, didn't you?
Right. Is your character American?
Yeah.
Getting a bit harder, this one. Does this person, is it a boxer? Yeah. Are they a boxer, Scout?
Not
No.
boxer. No, not a boxer.
No. Was it a basketball player?
No.
Working me hard here, mate.
I'll give you a clue.
Hang on, no. It is a sportsman, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it? Does this character play with the ball?
No.
Is your character an athlete?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting there now. I'm getting vibes. Is it a woman?
No.
Shit. So they've been to the Olympics, haven't they?
No.
No. This is a tough one, this, you know. I'm going to have a guess. Babe Ruth.
No. No. Way off. You want a clue? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it with motorsport? Have you
Fighter.
tried?
MMA. No. MMA.
Oh, it's an MMA fight, is it? He's famous. He's famous for his physique, is he?
For his physique?
Mm.
No. No. Famous for his fighting. Or was, I should say.
You know what? This is a tough one, this. Well, you might have it. Struggling. Is he more than 40 years old?
I think he might be now, yeah. Let's see. No. Yeah.
Does he have long hair?
No.
Struggling.
You struggling?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? He went. No, we went 40. Wasn't 40. He was nearly there though.
Has he been in a TV series?
No. I'll give you another clue. He was in the UFC.
Is he Irish?
No.
Okay, now. Does he have a bald head?
Yeah, sometimes I did. Yeah.
Is he South American?
No.
Okay, now. Does he wear sunglasses at any time?
Probably.
Andrew Tate?
No.
Is it
No.
It's not Andrew Tate.
No. He's white, isn't
Yeah,
he?
mate. You've stumped me there, mate. You have stumped me there.
Have I?
Yeah.
You
Let's have a look in the chat. Is anyone? Can you see the chat?
Let's have a look at the chat.
There's Anderson De Silva.
No, he's not passed away, is he?
Dana White. Chuck Liddell.
No, people who passed away, black.
Oh, is it Kimbo Slice?
No, let's have a look. No.
Oh, you got me there, lad.
Got me there, mate. You be given?
Yeah.
Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Toughie, that one, like, wasn't it? You know, mate, that's tough skill, that. I mean, I've only just learned how to man.
Only decent that I was going to give you the harder one, fucking Emmanuel Yarborough. You'd have never got that, mate. He was about £600, that fighter. I think he died of a heart attack.
Mate, I know you lost the quiz, but don't take it out on me, lad. Fucking hell.
So we'll give you one that recently passed away. Not too long.
Well,
I think he's passed as well now, hasn't he? What's his name? Passed as well. Stephen Bonner. He just passed recently. 45.
I picked the wrong person to play this game with, didn't I? I was doing well on the first one.
Yeah, Anthony Rumble Johnson. Anthony Johnson. And he was boss him as well.
I'll try this with I'll try it with the next person that comes on. Have you been to work today, mate?
No.
No. I've been on a few panels with you this week, haven't I, mate? Like, spent a few hours
I done one last night. Again, I had to take it on me because...
mate, that's what I was going to say, right? Because I was on your panel one night.
When that Fabio come on? Yeah.
Well, it was after Fabio where the trouble started, wasn't it? With
that was the pride. He went fucking berserk. I had to take that one down as well.
Mate, that was hard, you know. That was put me in a position that, you know.
What?
Put me in a position with Shuggy, because I hadn't spoken to Shuggy before. And Dan Lucas came on, didn't he? Remember?
What was going on? What was Shuggy? What was up with that? Was Shuggy?
Yeah, you were there, man. DSL come on and started arguing like hell.
Yeah, that's right. That's the first time.
Well, I don't know what it's all about. I don't know how it got started.
I don't know. I don't.
But I was
didn't have a clue. No, yeah, I felt in a position as well. You know what I mean, myself.
They weren't going to sort that out with it.
No, I tried to, though, didn't I? I said, try and sort the beef on here. Do you know what I mean? And end it. But it wasn't going to be ended, was it? So.
No, that's what I was trying to do. I thought if they could sort this out, because that's been going on for ages, that beef.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I didn't know. Didn't know DSL. I've seen DSL in the chat, but I didn't know.
Yeah. So you had to take that down. Why did you take it off, Scouts? Because I was looking for it today.
It wasn't because of them, really. Because it never got really out of hand, did it? It wasn't because of them. It was because of that, the Fabio. And
so Big G's asking, who's Fabio? How do you describe what Fabio is, and why did it make you take it down?
It's a video that's going around, right, of a fella who's mentally, and I'd say mentally and physically disabled, right? People are using to put on fucking panels, and then you're gonna get struck. So,
because
we brought him on.
Yeah, he was actually, you brought him on, didn't you, for a few seconds?
And we were talking to him, you know what I mean, or like and that. But it's a video and that, you know what I mean, and you can clearly see that the lad's got problems, you know what I mean. And I just thought, I'm not putting that up. I can't put that up over there. No matter if it is a video of whatever part of the world he's from, do you know what I mean? I'm not putting that up for like people to go in.
He's been in my backstage, Scouts.
Has he?
He's been in my backstage for ages the other week, and it was a video on a loop. I left him in the back, and I was watching it, and he just kept doing the same thing. He was walking around in and out of the room in his house,
And looks
then
like
he was
he's
coming up
talking.
the screen. He's
You
got a
can see
massive
he's
head, hasn't he?
talking. Yeah,
He's got a massive head.
But when I first seen him, when I had him on the thumbnail, right?
Yeah.
As I'm on the iPad, it's small, right? And I thought he was a porn bomber, because he'd been in before. Because I was going like mad. I was type of thing. I was going like, look, you're not getting on, but Boogie said, no, you'd be all right. Just you might want just talking to. So we brought him on. Boogie started to talk to him. I did, and I just thought, nah. Someone said
what happened when he come on the screen? What happened? Did you?
Nothing. You couldn't hear him or nothing, but you could clearly see he was opening his mouth, nothing. But you could clearly see that, you know what I mean, the lads had problems, and I thought, look, I'm not putting that up for everyone to go in on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so anyone keep an eye out for that Fabio. Has been going about for a few weeks, like
Fabio Albertini. That's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a video, isn't it? On a loop, as you say, it's on a loop. But
that was different to the one I seen though. But it was the same bloke. It was different video to what I've seen though. Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna like block him because I can't have him on. You can't have him on panels, because you can't understand that, and it's not him. It's a video, so you can't have it on. And yeah, it's not him. He's not there. It's a video, isn't it? But even to put the live up, I would have had fucking all kinds go in on him and me, probably. You know what I mean? It's like, you know,
why they doing it? You know what I mean? I mean,
fuck knows, mate.
Test Pick got palm bombed again last night, didn't he? Filmboy got palm bombed again just before Expo come on, and they set the rumours off straight away, didn't it? Like, oh, it's someone from Expo's doing it just before Expo started.
When was this? Last night?
I think it was last night, yeah. Because Filmboy, I mean, he's that experienced now. He shouldn't be getting done, should he? Shouldn't be getting palm bombed, Filmboy. Like,
no,
take his eye off the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, got to be on the ball now, haven't you?
I mean, it's totally up to you to press that button to let somebody on.
That's it. And that's it. When he first come on, because I was just on the free stream yards, you see, but I'm not now. So I've got my banners and that sorted, you know what I mean, man?
But you know what? I've never used it. What was it? That's what you learn to do, Scouts. That's what you learn to do, mate, where I can't do. Is it brand? You press brand?
Yeah.
Right, let me try it here. Brand. And then you just bring one of your pictures on.
Yeah. Bring one of your banners up, well, whatever you want, you know what I mean?
Right, so I've selected one of them, right?
Yeah.
But all that's done is the bit in the corner, mate. See the thing in the corner? It's just change that on and off, look. So why isn't that gone big screen?
I've no idea, mate. I got people sent me banners, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I need to get up to speed with this shit. Like, honestly, when I see Masters is like bloody sharing screens and everything, and I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking mad the way it's gone, hasn't it? Absolutely crazy, mate. But,
G's overlay, yeah, one of them's overlay as well. G,
the overlay, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. The banners, you've got to flick it dead quick. Yeah, you have. Yeah, when you go to that solo, and it's just, say, like, there was just you and Fabio, you've got to do it dead quick, like Daryl knows. You've got to flick it on dead quick. But then
I haven't got any. I haven't got any.
It's different with a brand, though. It's different with a brand. You can just throw that up.
Like that?
Yeah, you'd have to have him set for in the middle. I don't know whether he'd come in behind that or you'd see a bit, like, but...
With you now.
Basically wanted to fill the whole lot, don't you?
Yeah.
You want your ass covered. both ways.
Yeah.
But,
Did you catch any of Daryl's earlier on, mate?
yeah, I was on for like the last half hour, but I was in the chat earlier on, which I couldn't jump on when he was on early, but I jumped on for a bit, like, yeah.
It was pretty chill tonight, like,
Yeah.
well, because he had a few days off, and I'm wondering whether Daryl, like, what he was like, if he was expecting any crap or anything tonight, because that was the first time I'd had a good chat with Daryl for ages, you know what I mean, like,
Yeah.
on his panel.
Just like some time out and that now, he's you need it. You need your time out of here.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I've been in and I've done it myself, spent too much time on it, and then so fucking wrecking your head. Spending too much time on it, so yeah, I've done a little hour and 3/4 one last night, Buggy's dived on. He was just basically talking about his trouble with Ellis and that.
I can't believe that started. I can't believe it started all that up again. And it's like, well, from nothing, it was all
being. His birds threatening.
It was dead, wasn't it?
Baker as well, threatening to fucking follow his wife. It's not on, like, is it? You know what I mean?
I just don't. I can't work out who gets on with who anymore, mate. It just changes all the time.
It does, mate, doesn't it? But yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, you just don't know what's going to happen, like, do you? Where he's right, it can go from, like, me and you talking about fishing to bringing somebody on, and it just goes mental, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I hope Mouse is alright, like, do you know what I mean? I know that's just all built up fucking, what words am I looking for? That's just all built up fucking, what she's going through, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She'd be alright. She just needs someone to talk to, that's all. I know what it's like. She will look back on it and know, you know what I mean? There's nothing going on.
Mouse is still here, but, like, I mean, I'll be honest, Scouts, right? I've said before, I've never been through anything like that, right? I know you have very recently, but all you can do is listen.
Yeah.
When you don't have the right words to say, you know, like, I can listen, but
yeah, you don't know the words to say sometimes.
Yeah, and that's even without it being crackly as well. But being crackly on top of that, it's impossible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, mate. I know what you're saying. It's hard, isn't it, mate? I mean, I know what the girl's going through. And she's come to...
You're on with Mark as well, you right? But mate, you were on Mark's panel for a while, weren't you?
The other night, was you on Mark's? No, I didn't. I wasn't on Mark's.
You were, you know.
No.
Were you not?
No. I wasn't on Mark's. No.
I tell you, who's doing some decent lives now, like Banter, isn't he? Have you seen any of Banter's lives?
No, I didn't know he was doing them.
Mate, he's proper grabbed it by the throat. That, like, he's on this melon app thing.
He's good with computers and all that, isn't he? And, you know.
Yeah, he's sucked all that bit out, but he's also, like, he's good with his words, isn't he? You know,
yeah.
He knows what to say and like that helps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's been doing these watch-alongs and that, quite good. He had this stat on today talking about his work. You know, in the oil. I think he's in the oil industry.
Yeah.
I only caught the end of it, like, but I like this stat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Been on yours, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Good crack.
Yeah.
Do you smoke, Scouser?
Yeah.
Do you smoke fags or baggy?
Shiggies.
Oh, you must have loads of money, right? So So Backy, do you know Backy, right? Yeah, you know you get 50 grams and 30-gram packets. Yeah,
It's
do you
tobacco.
know? Have you ever? Yeah, tobacco. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know?
yeah.
Like say this. Yeah. So people in the chat, you've all with anyone who smokes, right? That there's 5 packs in there, right, of 50 grams, right?
Yeah.
A 50-gram one of these, which is 5 in here, in the shop next door to me, Tesco, is £25, right?
Fucking disgusting, that, isn't it?
Yeah, disgusting, right? But if I get them, like, there's always somebody selling them at work, like duty free. And I think the last time I bought them, they were £13, right? My mother has just come back from Thailand, right?
Go on.
There's 5 packs in there, £22 paid
Yeah.
for 5 packs.
And how much are the sleeves now? They were like £9 and £10 when I was there for the Eagle, king size.
The sleeves are ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Well, it depends where you go. Tenerife and that was always the cheapest. It was like 7-8 quid. Like last time I went to Tenerife, long
Yeah.
time ago. But
And fucking the ties, you know, when you're buying them off the ties at the airport, duty free, the ties will tell you, you can, oh yes, you can take them through. You know what I mean? I got caught with 26 sleeves, mate.
right, Daryl wants to play this game. Daryl, we'll do it in the chat then, but we'll keep it up, and I'll just ask you.
Because I'm gonna have to shoot. I'm gonna have to shoot.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I'm
Right.
not going to be here long anyway, bro. Cheers for that, mate.
On. Nice one for having us on, lads. Big up the chat.
Man.
Big up the chat, people. Mouse, keep your chin up, girl, if you're still there. You'll be all right. I'll speak to you later, yeah, man.
Yeah, no worries, girls. Nice one, mate.
Ta-ra, fella.
Yeah, I done 12 quid a pack. Yeah, fags. It's ridiculous, man. But like, so that's £22 for 5. It's like what? £4 a packet, and the shops over here £25. Right, Daryl, go on. What you saying, Daryl? Do you want to go movie star or sportsman? You know, obviously I've only just learned how to do this with binary thing, so you can't be like bloody. I can't even remember what Scout said now. Well, go on, I'll have a go. Yeah, man, big respect to Scouts. Becoming a bit of a channel favourite, Scouts, but he's someone who I can sit on a panel with, like so chilled, and you get some good people on, you know, like when he was with Mark, he sort of, because Mark was the one who was doing all the StreamYard stuff, and Scouts, because he had Mark, didn't really like have to learn it. And fair play, he's set up on his own and that. But you don't know some decent people, you know, gets, you know, Buggies likes to go on. And I've had a few chats with Buggies over the last few weeks, someone who I've known for ages, but never really spoke to him. Yeah, give Scouser a sub if you already haven't. Big shout out to Dave Smithers as well, everyone. You might notice Dave hasn't been on as much over the last few days. And I've had a few texts with him. I usually text him a couple of times a day. I know Daryl does as well. Yeah, he just hasn't been very well, you know, just been feeling it. It's a bit weird seeing the chat, like we're seeing one of our chats without Dave in it. Yeah, that quiz was a bit of a close one tonight. You know what celeb like about the saying like iron lung? It's better. I bought 10. I think I think I mentioned it to Daryl. Like you can buy 10 cigarettes, but they're called cigarellos now. If you've ever had them, man, so weird. They're like fucking. They're like brown, and they go out straight away if you don't keep puffing them. They just go out if you stop puffing them for like 5 seconds. It's gone out. But it must be some sort of way around selling them in tens because they obviously like they stopped doing that, didn't they? It's one of them in it smoking. Like, it's one of the big. You know, I reckon if you look at if the official stats come out, I reckon there's millions of people have packed in smoking, but then it's down to these things, isn't it? Everyone's got these bloody things now. These are actually legal, these ones. But the best ones, the shops are stopping selling them now because well, you're not even supposed to sell them. The 4,000, supposed to be 4,000 puffs, is it? It's all under the counter stuff. They've even stopped selling them now. Same as anything, though, innit, man? The government just, you can't do anything, can you? I'm surprised at that Nicola Sturgeon today as well. She's resigned, hasn't she? Was that Gav B in the chat there, Gav? What do you think about Nicola Sturgeon? Does anybody actually like her? Do you know, the feeling I getting, I'm no political expert, like, but was like she was a bit like Maggie Thatcher, and she. You know what? I spent a few hours in the last few days looking for songs. You know, because I always like to play. I always love to play songs on the lives, right? And that's where I was a bit. I don't know. Still don't know if I've done the right thing by monetizing. I did say before, I just jumped into it. And when you can't play songs, just you're a bit snookered. But so I've been spending a little bit of time just going through YouTube, just looking for decent. You know, I like to have a little bit of fun with them. You know, like you can't get any better than Buzzcocks. You know, and you find a song like that. What you want to guess my movie star? I'm the one who does the guessing. You have to think of a movie star. You think of a movie star, Darren. Male or female. But give me a chance, right? Because I am only new to it, right? So think of a movie star, Daryl. And let's say that, just give us a chance and say that they're alive, right? It could be a man or a woman, though. And I'll try my best. Right. So this is to Daryl, right? Right. Is it male? Is this movie star male or female? Is it male? Is this character male? I'll ask you that, male. Right. So we've got a bloke, yeah. We've got a bloke. Right. Is this actor, is he over 30? See you there, Gav lad. Big respect to a few newbies that have been in as well. Lad, to all the people that took part in that quiz. We had 25 people who scored points today. So yes, they're over 30, right? Right. Do they live in America? Normally with this mind reading, you know, I have to like, for it to work properly the way I've been taught by my guru, yeah. It does work better when I can look at the person, or you know, that's why he got me. That's why, yeah, Scouts got me with that second one, even though it was somebody like really obscure. Right, so they're not American. I'm going to take it that they're not American. Are they British then? Are they British? Sorry, chat. It's just with me having to really concentrate. Look, see how much I'm concentrating. See, takes it out of you, you know what I mean? Not British. Are they Indian? I know it might sound a bit crazy, but it's just what I'm getting these vibes. Don't know why, but there's a big, there's a big, you know, these, no, ooh, that was a stab in the dark, that one, you know. I'm going to have another stab in the dark here. Might sound crazy again, but just a vibe I'm getting. Have they ever been a president of a country? Just getting president. Why am I getting president? No. Tell you what. Is this actor, is he bald? Or does he have hair? Is he bald? I'm asking you if he's bald. No. No. Does he smoke? I know it might sound ridiculous, these questions, like, but he has hair. Does he smoke? Getting cigarettes. I'm getting cigarette vibe. It's not just because I've been mentioned about Backy as well. He tells that thing about that one. Does this actor have anything to do with sport? Tell me this one's making me work this thing. Nothing to do with sport, no. I'm going to have a stab in the dark here. I've just had I'm getting. Has he been in some famous sports films? Has he got something to do with sport in his films? I tell you what I'm getting does does this character, does he speak Spanish? Does he speak Spanish? Hit off, Ginge. Nice one, Ginge, lad. Up the borough, son, up the borough. Spanish. I'm getting Spanish vibes. Tell you what. Is he white? Is he white? Up the borough's going up. The borough's going up Tuesday. Hey, up the borough's going up. He's white. He's white. Has he been in? Is he been in a superhero film? You've got to remember, I've just learned these. I'm just learning this. You know what I mean? Like, as you can tell. Oh, the only film he hasn't. Is he in comedy films? Does he mostly do comedy films? Right, I'm going to have a stab in the dark here, mate. Is it Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey? Bastard. Is he Australian? No, he's not, is he? I know he's not. He's not. Yeah, he's European. I know. I remember now. He's Irish European, isn't he? Is he Irish, Daryl? Jesus Christ. It's got to be Italian. It's got to be Italian. Yes. Finally, it's working. Right. So my next one is, has he ever won an Oscar? Should have knew that. Should have knew there. Should have knew them Italian vibes, shouldn't I? Louise will vouch for. Oh, is it Robert De Niro? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Louise will vouch that I am quite good at this. I have tried it on Louise quite a few times, like, and she's been absolutely like amazed at like how I've done it. Before I forget, has anybody seen? I was watching I was watching some football last night, and what I did, it wasn't on the TV, right? It was off an app on my mobile phone, this football app where it does all world football. So I cast it to the TV, right? So I could still use my phone. So I was casting it to the TV. So I had adverts, but the adverts were like American. A lot of them were American. And there was this advert for a film, right, called Cocaine Bear. Has anyone heard of that? Cocaine Bear. I couldn't work out whether it was a comedy or what. It was about this plane drops a load of cocaine in this forest and near like houses, and this bear eats a kilo of cocaine, and it just goes crazy. So I put in Google cocaine bear. Anyone else can Google cocaine bear now? Just have a look at that film and tell me who the fuck thought of that. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Daryl. I could have sworn it was really hot. He's dead, isn't he? Yeah, man. So is that just coming out? Because he died last year, didn't he? So that must have been made a good few years ago, that. Yeah, true story as well. What the fuck? Cocaine Bear, man. So was it a horror or a comedy? Because it looked a bit cheesy, you know what I mean? Kelvin, it's right up your street, that man. Cocaine Bear. Fucking crazy. Oh, right. Yeah, man. Who wants to pick one then? Who's picking what? A football player? It's Gab B. Gab B's picking a football player, yeah? Gav, you've got to be quick with your answers, yeah? So we can. Is he over 40-year-old, Gav? Is he over 40-year-old? That's my first one. Kelvin, Kelvin, don't. My head's already falling off. I seen it last night on a TV advert. Don't don't mess with me head. Yeah, man, I know. When I seen it, he's over 40, Gav. Yeah, nice one. Is he black, Gav? Is he black? I don't think he's black because you're saying he's Scottish. Who's off? Later, Adam, lad. Get yourself in. Adam, you put had a good effort with the quiz there, mate. 13 points, and I'm sure you come in well late as well. Uh, yeah, I think you would have give Human a run for his money there, mate. Has he played for Man United, Gav? Has he played for Man United? Is he now a manager, Gav? Ooh, someone got it. Daryl got it. Ah, well, that's cheered Daryl up before bed anyway. That's got him over the disappointment of the quiz, hasn't it? You know, on the 5 points he got. Yeah, I need to hone my skills up, like and like it's works better when it's like one-on-one. There's a little tune that I found today, guys. Well, I don't know. Obviously, it's sampling Dr. Dre song, yeah? Forgot about Dre, I think it is, isn't it? But with the just sampling the music, and it's obviously a rapper, I'm wondering whether it'll get copyrighted, but I don't think it is. I don't think it can. While you're here, guys, I'm going to try something for the first time, right? I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to try and share the screen with their video. Daryl, it's not Dr. Dre, though. It's somebody else rapping with other words. It's a parody. I'm going to try and share something. I'm going to try and share it on the screen.
One day I was walking by when a pensioner, some old lucky guy, an awkward eye, so I taking his money was to say goodbye. Give a fuck if it's dark or not. Sing with me jokes and I start on top when I fuck this fuck. White left it, fuck bitch, you think you're wrong. Pumping away with the half few legs when I walk in my hand. Fuck you two bitch, call me can. I'm a call me guy and I fuck that motherfucking oak tree plan. I just head dead man, sound to the living in the burn down man. I'll have a laugh. Time today is the morning I'll still tell a joke and I'll take it a pill. Burberry, what I've done to take Carey. Carey, if I don't think it off, but he don't give a fuck. If it's her Carey, I won't put it gently. I don't give a shit if you resent me. No envy, can't envy. So kids think trying to be friendly. Get fucked. Nowadays, everybody's got shit. Everybody's got a vengeance. But if it's not living, it's a fucking bird. What the fuck is that? They forgot about her. Nowadays, everybody's got shit. Everybody's got a vengeance. But if it's not living, it's a fucking bird.
Nah, not happening, lad. Not happening. Shit. Well, I'm pressing present, right? Which is on the bottom of the screen. And it's saying, where do you want to share from? Put gallery. But I want to share it, a YouTube video. But I haven't got it. MC Burberry, Gav. MC Burberry. Just parodies of all the a lot of big songs. It's quite good. Quite good, though.
Nowadays, everybody's got shit. Everybody's got a record, but nothing's not listening to live. And they say a bunch of birds. Motherfucking that, they forgot about birds.
Well, I like this one.
Yo, it's your robot. Black.
It's quite funny as well, like.
out, Brendan. Yeah. LL11. LL12. I'll just put next to the fucking postcode in, and I'll have my probably after this, mate. Fucking hell, right? Hey. 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 Come on, then, I drift round then curve, and then curve, and I bang then curve. I wear 6 beds, and I kick it 6 beds, then into the bang then curve. And see the whole thing, I keep rolling, but I'm not red dirt. Instead of what in a house, I don't give a fuck, they're gonna get there. Side of the clock, and you're not gonna stop me, I'll ever get onto my turn. I'm gonna count on the day, stop counting the days, you're gonna get there. I'm down and I'll pick your mind, and I'm not down in the word.
You're off, Darryl, lad. Nice one, mate, for the night. Enjoyed it, mate.
Probably tempted, probably tempted, probably you know, I'm dressed and I'm gonna get 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 like pyrotechnics, chasing the bar like the price of Netflix, right, the Vikings doesn't have technics, won't stop Penny and long time Robin, get me in the won't stop Robin, keep stopping, won't stop it, what you're doing, nothing, you know nothing about that.
Yeah, so you get me what I'm trying to do. I need to share this, but instead of, like, obviously I've opened my phone up, which is pathetic, really, but and everyone else is doing it, but I can't work out how to do it, man, on this tablet. I'm just going to have to throw up a test live, maybe tomorrow, and just have a mess about on StreamYard and see if I can do it. Madness, man, madness. You know what, guys? Coming up for 4 hours. I'll say me goodbyes while this song's on, and we'll call it a day. Good quiz though tonight. Good to have a tight finish. And to be fair to Sean Wayne, yeah, he did come in a little bit late, I think, but saying that, Radio Fumin definitely left himself out the last few questions just to let Sean catch up with him, Aaron. And if he did, then that's a pure genius right there, man. But honestly, it's hard work, you know. It's hard work, keeping the scores and make sure you're getting it right. And definitely on to a winner with the pick of the first three correct answers. It's a game changer, that one. But it's hard work when you're running it on your own. But we'll get there. I do like it, you know. I do enjoy it as well. I'll do it. And when I get my shit together and learn how to do this screen sharing, it'll improve it 100%, guarantee. Cheers, Slim, bro. AJ's a trier, like, and he's a trier. AJ, how you doing, mate? All right. I know you tried, mate, and I've been watching your videos and that. It's like you've moved on to, I think you probably have passed your focusing on one person now. I am wrapping it up tonight, AJ, but I'm sure people have been forgiven for a lot more, mate. We'll see how it goes. Kelvin, nice input tonight, mate. Love your input, son. Always talking sense there, Kelvin. Gabby, nice one, mate, for coming in. Don't know who else is there. If anyone else is on live. John Boy, there's a new name. Yeah, man. Lou Don keeping an eye on things today. And just a little word. Just a little word about for mouse charge, yeah, right? I mean, we all understand what you're going through and everything, but it's just I explained it's hard enough. It's hard enough to know what to say to somebody in the situation when you haven't been there. But honestly, even a little bit of interference on a panel is absolute murder, and my head was falling off. I don't think she meant the stuff she said, but till next time, guys. Peace out, everyone. Budge Cox, love, yeah.